NANI?! Objection! Okay, it's time for some ASMR noises. I think I fixed everything, maybe. I think. I still, oh god, my stream is open somewhere. Oh wait, no, it's just here, never mind. Whew. Whew. I'm alive! I'm alive! My model decided at the last second, it was like, I don't need to connect. And I was like, what do you mean? But luckily, we got it. We got it eventually. So we always do. It can just sometimes take a while. But always, oh wait, was that an ASMR crying that didn't work? Well, ha! It didn't work! You showed up too late. Hold on, I'm trying to get in the game. Yeah. Did I cut off? Actually, I turned it on. It was off. I turned it on. Legitimately. I turned it on. It was muted and invisible. I didn't unmute it, I forgot, but I turned it on. I can promise you it was accidentally off. I didn't mean to have it off. It's on now anyway. The world's updated. I've seen some people having problems getting in. Yeah, let's see if I get in okay. What has been going on exactly? Do you guys know? Like, what has been the problem with people logging in? I assume it's not just that it's busy. Unless the new update was, like, that good for some reason. I have seen a lot of people saying that, they finally found their new direction, though. And it's been, like, a really promising sign lately for the game. I don't know how true that is or not as someone so far behind, but I hope it's a good sign. Crystal had issues? Well, I'm not on Crystal anyways. There are hundreds of people on. Yeah, even the queue is like double usual. It's still small, but it's like double. I do want to do some more roulettes at the end. I want to stream at least 3 hours, because I really have to start doing progress for Dancer or I'm going to be so screwed. When it's time to start the patches, I'm gonna be so freaking screwed because I don't have my Dancer like nearly high enough. So I need to start doing that. I keep saying that, but then, you know, life keeps getting in the way. Phone tag is still ongoing. I'm gonna be honest, actually. I haven't had any updates from any direction in a few days on anything. And it's not really my place to be able to go and ask any of them, like, hey, what's going on? Cause there was a contact between the two of them and I haven't heard anything since and it's stressing me the fuck out. Cardania's even, thank you! I will, grab my cactopot first, which I just ran away from. Time to try again, good luck! Good luck, good luck! Also, hello channels and Brandon Types! You're booted about 10 minutes ago? Dang, that's painful. I'm still kind of shocked, from earlier stream. I'm sorry, my brain. If you haven't watched my stream earlier of All in Abyss, if you plan on watching it, make sure that your stomach can handle some fucked up shit, is all I will say. That was, wow. That was... I'm very curious about the rest of the game. Hello, Mercenary, the webpage showing the issues is slowing down, so it might be resolving. That's good. Especially towards the end. No, yeah, just the end. The rest of it was pretty chill, I'd argue. The end of it was... whew. I would actually argue... just because of the way the writing is handled and the pacing and stuff, I genuinely thought that the writing in that one section and its execution, pun unintended, was actually worse than the Coffin of Andy and Lily. Like, I know it often holds ground as, like, the fucked up game. I genuinely thought this was much more fucked up. Like, that game is good, but the way it's written makes it really fun and actually a lot more chill than the stereotypes are, but this one was genuinely fucked. You're so caught off guard with how fast the tone changed. I would actually argue the tone didn't really change at all. The tone was the same. They were always leading up to something like that. I mean, the first thing that happened in the game, she came in and bit a chunk out of me, so... I thought the tone was the same. I just didn't really... I don't think I anticipated the depths they would go with that tone, if that makes sense. And yeah, that was only the first execution, so they must get even more intense when you think about it. I made the dolmen tea today because it's my favorite. And I thought it would be nice to have a treat where we're not doing... Or not dolmen tea, the Ishgardian tea. What decaf, though? I think I burned the milk I was boiling because it tastes kind of burnt, but I kind of like it. It gives it like a smoky flavor. I didn't know you could burn milk. But it smells burnt and it tastes burnt. Looks fine, tastes fine. What game? All in Abyss. It kind of felt like if you take a Danganronpa and mix it with Balatro. Ooh, nice! But also mix in a little bit of the Coffin of Andy and Lily and take away the training wheels from like the gore in Danganronpa. There's no gore, believe it or not, but the circumstances are so messed up that you'll actually wish it was normal gore instead. Burnt milk is used in coffee sometimes? I guess it is a thing then. It's really yummy. Is it because the death was drawn out instead of being quick? I don't want to say too much for people who want to watch the VOD. It's not just that it was drawn out. It's what was happening and the way it was drawn out was really uncomfortable. I say as someone who loves uncomfortable games, so like that wasn't really a problem for me. But I can definitely see how it would be a problem for a lot of people. It's definitely not a mainstream game. Or one that would ever be a mainstream game. Like, the best way I can describe it is that I would say it toes the absolute line between a horror game and like, gore edoge. It very much toed that line. Like, I know that Corpse Party has a reputation for being a certain way. I'm not actually starting, by the way. We're still gonna yap for a bit. I'm just looking to sit probably near the event. This now causing some panic? What's wrong with Slice is Right? Is it broken? That's very much... Sorry, I don't know what I'm doing. My brain. Yeah, it was weird. It was just, it sure was a scene. That's a good way to put it. It sure was a scene that happened. Yeah, there's so many people. I'm wondering, is it because people want to clear Hatching-tide at the beginning, or has the new update genuinely been that good? I'm assuming most people would be in like the new area, though. I want to sit in the glowy eggs. But I've seen right now 8,000 people. Last time I checked are playing this on Twitch. Like, that's crazy. This hasn't been that active in a long time. It was crazy seeing it actually like pop off. So I'm wondering why it's popping off. Essentially, that's not what I meant to do. Using a PS5 controller is hard. Hello, Catgirl Studios and the Living Nightmare. Watching the trailer for the game on YouTube, it shows the other witches and one is carrying a busted up baby doll. Yeah, I posted that one on Discord. I feel like that execution would be a really good one. I really want to play the full game now. I'm not gonna lie. Like, it really enticed me to want to see more. Just to see how, like, what the other ones are like. Creepiness aside, I really thought that it was creative, the execution. I like how it used all of the characters' aspects against them in a similar way of Danganronpa. I'm really a big fan of that. Like, taking some sort of smug bastard character and using, like, everything that made them against them is so good. There were 400 people for the reset train, which is at Vampire Hours in the morning. Dang! It is a good problem for this game to have. Yeah! With how much people have been, like, shitting on the game and stuff, I'm honestly really happy to see it having this problem. Where it's been really active. I genuinely don't know why. Was the patch just that good, or has it, like, coincidence? People randomly coming back? I know there was a really good WoW expansion. I don't know how long ago that was, though. I wonder if people just finished that and came back. I don't know. I've never seen it so active in a while. It's just been, like, weird in a good way. Surprising. I hope it stays active. It makes me happy when more people are playing. Savage is active and people are prepping for the next bits of the patch. Has the Savage in the patch been that good? Considering, yeah, that's a good way to put it, Gobi Nest. They used her backstory instead of her shock value. Hello, Rexy Awesome. The main thing that I felt about, the positivity, I guess, changing in the community right now is that whenever I go online, my YouTube recommended are now saying Final Fantasy is back. Or like things like Final Fantasy is good again, or the game is winning, or Yoshi P did it. And considering there was months and months and months of just nothing but hate videos on the game, I'm just wondering what turned the tide so drastically and so quickly. I'm not complaining, how did it happen? I'm hoping it'll be enough to bring a lot of people back. Because I know a lot of people used to love the game and just don't want to play anymore. It'd make me happy if maybe there's just something to revive it. Something to do with so rating is alive for sure, and then there's the cosmic exploration. The story is turning for the positive. That's good, because the main thing I've seen criticism for Dawn Trail is that people really don't like the story. But if the story is turning for the positive, that's a good sign. Unfortunately, I think it would have been more beneficial if it turned for the positive while it was still the base expansion, not the patches, because then people could have had something to look forward to after the drop instead of, wow, this game is shit, like you saw everyone on YouTube say. It's not so much that things are great, it's that it seems to be going in a better direction than before, writing-wise. So my guess is maybe it's less that it's that good right now, and more that because it's going in a better direction, people are seeing it as having hope for the game again. Does that make sense? That's my guess as to what's maybe going on. People are just, like, feeling hopeful about the future of it instead of just like, wow, I hate this game now. The story's getting better. Next month is Cosmic Exploration. I don't even know what that means. In 2 months is a new field operation based on Final Fantasy V. I'm assuming the field operation would rely on having, like, much later game content. I wouldn't be able to do it, probably. And it's good the raid was both nuts in theme and interesting in difficulty. That sounds promising. It had some good songs, too. I look forward to, like, trying to learn some of them. Hiroshima's VA direction and how your hero's facial super expression was observed. No! That's really sad. I know a lot of people like the graphics update, so having it be like nerfed for you is really sad. The VA direction, I've heard a lot of people complain about. The main thing is apparently the choice of when to voice act or not was like completely botched, a lot of people say. Like there's stuff that really needed it and didn't have voice acting, and stuff that really didn't need it that did, and stuff like that. And that's a really crucial thing when you're only voice acting part of a game. You really have to make sure the parts that are voice acted are the important ones. I get doing that for budget reasons, but I'm personally usually a fan of every cutscene having voice acting or none. Because I don't like going between the two personally. Like even in this game, I genuinely think all the cutscenes should have voice acting. They clearly have the money to do it. So it's like they just don't. And I think it would be better. It's iffy on why isn't this VA'd but much less. That's improvement. I've seen a lot of people complaining too about toxic positivity in the community and people just being like, man, you can't just jump at every crumb and say it's better now. And I'm like, okay, but if you're having fun, there's no shame in having fun. I think anything gaming related these days just really comes down to, do you enjoy it? You don't have to rely on what other people say. You can just watch gameplay for yourself and figure out if it's something you'd want to play. Field operations is large team-long instances, events like 2 hours, and Cosmic Exploration is a server cooperative crafting gather group project. That sounds kind of fun, but I'm assuming it's in like a Dawn Trail area, probably. I don't even think I've unlocked field operations. I don't know what they are. Never heard of toxic positivity. It is a thing. It is a thing. The best way I can explain it is if you know somebody that's like, this is a really harsh example, but I don't know what else to say. It's like you know somebody that has been trying to do something for like 10 years, and they really want to keep doing it or whatever, and they've invested a lot of time and a lot of money into it, and they're living in debt all the time, and they're like, should I give up? Should I get like a real job or whatever? And instead of like encouraging them, do whatever you need to do for yourself or whatever, it's like, no, you need to draw like 12 hours a day. Only draw 12 hours a day. And then someday you'll become a famous artist, 100% for sure. Your work will not be in vain. And then they starve because they're not getting any money. It's like, it's very much positivity when it's not warranted can genuinely be just as bad as negativity when it's not warranted. It's like I'm sure we all know people from different times in our lives who very, very clearly were like on a path that was hurting them or like self-destructive, and everyone was telling them like, you can do it, instead of giving them like any advice they might actually need. And I'm not saying to shoot people down. Like, if they still want to do something or whatever, that's fine. But there's a difference between, like, even if people ask me, like, hey, can I become a VTuber? I think that sounds like a fun job. There's a difference between toxic positivity, which is like, yeah, you can definitely make it full-time. You, like, go quit your job, become a VTuber, you'll be so happy. There's a difference between that and, like, something where it's like, hey, that's really cool. Maybe you want to be a VTuber. That's great. Here's some resources to get started so you don't spend like $4,000 on a model only to find out you hate it. Also, you should probably do it as a hobby until you're making enough money. Like, don't quit your job right away because it might not happen type deal. It's like, it's very much, sometimes toxic positivity can be a little delusional to reality, and that's when it becomes a problem. It's the same as like I know there's a lot of criticism about Dawn Trail, so I'll use it as an example. Toxic positivity would also be if somebody who played Dawn Trail and like really did genuinely have a lot of problems with it, was like coping, telling everyone, best game ever, I promise, it'll definitely get better. I believe the game is guaranteed 100%. No sunken cost time fallacy. The game is great. I still love it, even if you don't. Or like telling people that it's 10 out of 10 best game when you have your own criticisms and you're just not sharing them. That's not helping anyone, if that makes sense. Positivity is good. Toxic positivity is when positivity is used in a way that's in the long term harmful. Does that make sense? Hello, Attaboy. Yeah, it's like, that's the other thing, though. When you have legitimate concerns, and then someone's like, you can't say that! That's toxic positivity. If you have legitimate concerns, you need to be able to voice those concerns. Anyone saying, like, you can't criticize this, it's perfect. That's, like, it's not good. It's just crap. Toxic positivity can prevent someone from making a necessary change to improve. Yeah! It's like, the best example I can think of, but this is for kids. This is harmless. A harmless example of toxic positivity, but if this was like to an adult, maybe it'd be a bit different. It's like, when kids are like drawing and drawing and drawing, and their drawings are shit. And they're like, I want to be a professional someday. And you're like, yeah, you can definitely do it. Keep practicing. Wow, that's so great. Or when you look at a kid's drawing and like just tell them how amazing their drawing is and that they're like an artistic genius. Listen, it's so harmless to just praise a kid like that. But if there's an adult who started drawing and is like, maybe I should like become an artist, quit my job, and their like anatomy is complete, like not even there, and all that stuff, you can encourage them to keep practicing. You can say it looks nice to be polite, but you can't gaslight them into thinking it's like professional quality, if that makes sense. That would cause them harm. Oh, Jabran character, it's like this line. The line that you have to toe can be challenging to figure out, if that makes sense. But for kids, it's like, it doesn't matter so much because they have their whole life ahead of them, right? So if they just want a little bit of praise as they're practicing and improving, it might encourage them to keep drawing and practicing and get really good in the future. And there's nothing wrong, too, with telling like an adult who's learning something to be like, wow, great job so far. Like, that's fine. But if they're deluded into thinking that, like, I don't know how to explain the line. Because you don't want to be an asshole either. But there is a point where, and no one wants to talk about that really. There is a point where it becomes harmful to just gas people up. You shouldn't quit your job to be a full-time drawing VTuber. No! Unless you do it and get like 1 million views or something, and then it's like, okay, maybe. Like if you're Enash or otherwise, maybe not. Before we play, though, I wanted to apologize for taking so long. I didn't think the other demo would be so long. I did really enjoy it, but it took a lot longer than I thought it would. So thank you guys for waiting for this. I do want to show you guys a couple things first that I noticed while looking to set up my promo link. One of them is really creepy. Oh my god. Did my model just break in half for you guys, or was that just for me? I'm sorry. Hi, I got cut in half for a minute there. That was really uncomfortable. Actually, Savage has even more strict weekly limit. I didn't even know it had a limit. That's crazy. Oh, just in parks. Nuts. Model is fine? Okay, it's just on my end then. I agree with you, Shinra Masaki. From what I've heard, the criticism on both sides, I think people are blowing it out of proportion quite a bit, and that's fine. Yeah. I don't know anything about the characters or anything, though, but I think, just from what I've heard on both sides, I think it could potentially be some of the weakest story in the game. Maybe it's even objectively bad story, and there's not enough certain things in the game. But, I don't think that erases what's good about the rest of the game either. Is there Raina hello! Thank you for the raid! I hope you had a good stream! Thank you for stopping by at the end of your stream! It's so good that you're raiding right now and not my last stream. Oh my god, imagine if someone had raided while I was playing that. Oh god! I don't even want to think about it! Oh no. That was like, ugh. You're playing Marvel Rivals? Nice. Marvel Rivals and Repo are the two games that I feel really left out that I never played. But they're also the type of games where I feel like I'd be really picky who I end up playing with. And it's like the type of games where I feel like the company, you really need to have like a really tight-knit group of friends. And I know it is a cute photo. I'm excited to take it in a bit. I'm very much more, I don't know how to word it, a type of creator that kind of hops around everywhere a little bit. I don't really have like a tight-knit circle, like an agency or like a friend group that always does anything. I'm kind of just in my corner, which has its perks and its downsides. I'm gonna pull up your original song and show everybody. My kanji is really bad, so I can't read the title, but I think it's like over 9,000. I'm gonna show it. Give me a sec. And then I want to show off one more thing after that, and then we'll get started with the game. So you guys came just in time. We haven't started Hatching-tide yet. Every year, the stupid papaya gets stuck in my head. Here we go! Okay. That's a tongue twister right off the bat. It sounds really nice though. It sounds like something you'd see in like an old iMask game or something. I like that you have English subtitles too. It froze, please. There we go. I was like, please no blue screen! Kunos Kitty idol indeed. My Bayuben, no, not again! First Brady, then All in Abyss, and now an original song. Oh, it's an April Fool's thing? You wrote it yourself? Really? You wrote it? That's crazy! You did a really good job! This literally sounds like it could be like a retro, like, idol game or anime song. That's amazing! It also just happens to be like multiple times today that I've been eaten on stream, so the timing. Thank you for the raid, and thank you for blessing us with the original. I'm gonna cut it there. Oh, it's only a short song. Sorry, I usually try not to play the whole thing, so that people still have a reason to go on the other channel. I didn't quite realize it was short. I'm sorry. Thank you for the song, though. You put all your Nihongo jozu into it. I can tell. You Nihongo so jozu. My Nihongo is kind of weak, but it exists. It could be better. It could be worse. My Nihongo tries. 私はまだ勉強中ですけど、ちょっとだけ話せますはい。I wanted to show you guys. I'm watching me play this. You want to go back to it? Do it! Not a lot of people play. It makes me sad. You didn't finish the last expansion? That's okay. I didn't finish Stormblood. It's been like a month since I've done Stormblood MSQ because events and my health keep getting in the way. And then I have to cancel, and I can't fucking play MSQ. But I'm hoping that we can do the monk job quest next week and then actually do some MSQ. But yeah, it is really active right now. It's been nice seeing it be active. I'm getting there. I'm doing my best. I wanted to show you guys the scariest FF14 merch I've ever seen. I almost pinned this with the promo link. I might do it another day. I saw this in my store, and I'm not so sure how I feel about this existing in my store. But you know, I'll show you guys. You might appreciate it. I hope you are ready. I hope you are ready. It's free shipping eligible. Wow! For only $35.99! Hold on, my chair is, my cushion's falling off it. Let me fix it. You can have whatever this is. I don't think I've gotten to this yet because I don't know what this is yet. He's built like a truck. But I don't know why it exists. He's been working out, yeah, indeed. Burrell tender, but yeah, I think it's posable because in the photos, it's doing different things. So I think, I think it's posable. guess if you have some like succulents on your shelf, he can keep them company, question mark. That is in my store. You can type !Playasia and you too can have one. I also wanted to show this. I'm not even putting this on my wish list, guys. Don't ask me to. It's too expensive. It's really pretty though, so I wanted to show it off. It's a Final Fantasy, I think it's not 9, silver necklace. It's Garnet's necklace. Look how pretty it is. It is actual silver. Like, it's gorgeous. Holy moly. But that's why it's over $200. But it's so pretty. If you collect like weeb jewelry, that's a lovely piece to add to your collection. If you're not rich though, don't perceive. Don't perceive if you're not rich. There's also a number of other Final Fantasy IX stuff. That's for my promo link. That's currently available for pre-order. I did want to show just one more. Because I know a lot of people have been talking about how much they like Garnet. There is a figure for Garnet that's available for pre-order right now. Yeah, it looks quite nice. It doesn't have a booty, but it doesn't need one because the hair is really pretty. I'm not sure how I feel about that art style in particular though. It looks kind of like almost low poly, but really round. It's kind of weird. Yeah, the chain is really detailed. But I thought some of you guys might be interested in that. Oh wait, there's one more! There's one more thing that I wanted to show you guys that you might appreciate. I forgot about this one. We have a Moogle onesie, a Moogle Kigurumi for $56, which is actually pretty decent for a Kigu. No free shipping yet though, because you know it's kind of expensive. But the pre-order deadline is really soon. It's creeping up. So if you want the Moogle onesie, if you go to FanFest next time, your costume will be already complete. Just go in. It has wings on the back and everything. Just go in this Moogle onesie and you are ready. You are so ready. I kind of almost want to get it and wear like a Grahal wig or something. It's so cute. We also have that. You can just search. You can just search Final Fantasy or Moogle and it should come up. There might be a Chocobo one. I don't think I saw it in my store though, but I can check. That's the one. Yeah. It's the one Koji was wearing during the live letter. Clouds and Baka Nikajanga. I'm so shocked that we have it. Genuinely, I got really excited. Give me 1 sec. I'm gonna. Let me search Chocobo and see if they have the Chocobo one. Oh my god! I don't, but I have one more thing I have to show you. I'm sorry, I'm a liar. Trust me when I say this is so goddamn cute. You won't mind me showing you. Oh my god. It's so fluffy. We do have the Chocobo onesie. Oh my god, it's the fat Chocobo. Holy shit. Holy shit. You can be the fat Chocobo. I don't even know which one is better. Oh my god. This is amazing. This is amazing. Oh my god. I didn't think it would be the fat Chocobo of all things. You can tell by the face though. This is so peak. It has the tail feather. Oh my god. I'm so happy you guys warned me about this one so that I could look it up. I had no fucking clue. That's so beautiful. Oh, I accidentally enabled this instead of the papaya. Hold on. This is the other thing I was gonna show you that's really cute. It's just a Chocobo plushie, but it's really, really fluffy. I'm sorry for shilling so long. I need to look at these things. It's so fluffy. you, baby. I love plushies. I am so weak to plushies. It's bad. I'm so weak. It's so dangerous. Oh man. Man. I gotta forget those exist. Or it's over for me. It's so over. Well, now you guys have to live with that knowledge too and try to fight all day. Oh, see routine on Twitch. Yeah, it's pretty good for a plushie. Anyway, why don't we start the Hatching-tide event and I get a picture first? I think I should put G pose on my hotbar. Now that I'm using controller, I think it would make a massive difference to have it available here. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to like constantly find it every time I need it. There we go. Yeah! Plus looks like it's made of eggs. Shit. I was like, I forgot. Oh, there we go, there we go. That's a good timing. Okay, nice. There's a lot of you guys on today. Nice. I want to get one. Yeah, that angle. Okay, there we go. Alright. I'm assuming, as usual, we just go in here to get Hatching-tide. The rain and the umbrellas are perfect. This is kind of fitting. I think they're supposed to be like sun umbrellas, though. See you later, Aliapo. Time for more bad event writing. I hope it's good, genuinely. I've been really disappointed with the events. I think since the first Halloween one I played, I think there might have been a couple here and there that I enjoyed, but overall, eh. The idol one was okay. The idol one was in the middle. I think it needed more, but it wasn't the worst. Sorry, let me eat one. I forgot I haven't eaten. Oh. Umbrella auto open? What? What do you mean umbrella auto open? What do you mean? You don't have to enable it every time anymore? Umbrella auto open? Do you still have to use the accessory? There's a setting to make it so you auto equip an umbrella if it rains? Damn! I need to do that real quick before we do this actually. Where is that? I never knew that. Where's the option? How do I do that? It would look so much better. Have an umbrella in rain. Go to accessories. Right click. What's right click on a controller? It didn't. I thought I turned it on, but I'm still getting soaked. Did I do it wrong? It's Chloe and Zoe's sister. I believe, yeah. You believe it annoying? You have to put it away when you want to fight? Oh. I don't really fight much stuff outside, though, so... Am I under a roof? Am I? No? Oh, I am under a roof. You're right. I was really looking through some cracks, but I guess I'm in a safe area. That makes sense. Okay. Alright, let's clear it. If you guys still need to clear it too, it's the perfect time. Once I can target her. Okay. Hatching-tide is upon us once more! I hope the season finds you an excellent petal! Blech. The pun is so bad! I agree, it's the details like that that make a game feel more like life. For my part, Obake, it is an absolute pleasure to see you again. I can never get over how ugly her egg helmet is. Oh wait, hold on. Oh, never mind, I did. Okay. While I have your attention, allow me to expound upon the nature of this year's festivities. Hatching-tide has its origins in the days before the 7th Umbo Calamity, when 12 sages of an era past approached before me in a startling vision. I had been visited by such dreams ever since, and this year was no exception. I saw great, massive eggs, as vivid as those before you now, borne aloft unto the heavens. Making dreams manifest has never failed to lend wonder to Hatching-tide before, so, needless to say, I intend to bring my latest vision to life. Speaking of which, the eggs I commissioned ought to arrive any moment now. Oh, that's no. Oh no. It's a disaster. What do you mean it's a disaster? Oh no. Oh, Drilly, it's a disaster! The cart's toppled over en route. Thankfully, the driver was unscathed, but I can't say the same for the eggs. They're all cracked. Good heavens! I'm glad to hear the poor driver was unharmed. But without the eggs, how are we to breathe life into my dream? Give up on your dreams. Let your dreams be dreams only. Don't worry, I'll simply fashion some more eggs myself. How do you just fashion an egg? I just imagine her like being like, "Urgh," and then like having an egg fly out. Though to create the quantity required to take time, to create the quantity required will take time, and we're already facing at least a minor delay at this point. The real question is, do Lalafell lay eggs? Because that'd be convenient. I feel like they would for some reason. They look kind of egg-like. If only I could assign someone to help you. Alas, the other dreamers are busy enough as it is, and I must see to the schedule alterations myself. I just realized this is like a recolored Manderville. But wait! Obake! Perhaps you'd be willing to lend a hand? Hey, that's it! Obake! How wonderful to see you again! Knowing what an exemplary assistant you are gives me cause for hope. If you're happy to help, that is. Thank you! The first order of business will be procuring more of the necessary egg supplies from the merchant. Our supplier should. That's weird wording. Oh, wait. Oh, should as in we can probably find them there right now. Not should as in they should be there, but they're not. Our supplier should be in the market. He's a burly fellow, so he won't be difficult to spot. We can only hope he has enough stock. Also, level 50 crafting outfit base. Interesting. Why is the level 50 crafting pink Manderville? I'm not complaining. It's just unexpected. Speak with the burly merchant. How will I know if they're burly enough to be the burly merchant? A leatherworks guild. I'm always bad at remembering like which place is where, and always have to check the list again. Except not striped. So hers is still a unique version, it sounds like. Which is nicer if it's an NPC that comes back. Not sure if you can dye in that pattern. It'd be interesting if the stripe pattern is like the 2 types of dye you can use. Hello, Kristen. Let me see. me... what was that thumping noise? It's so busy in here! It's nice to see! It's so busy! It makes me so happy how many people are online. It's like absolutely bustling. It feels so nostalgic back when there was a lot of people online all the time. Looks kind of different in the back from the Manderville, or unless I just don't remember what it looks like in the back. This is what start of raid patches like. Everyone's crafting, raiding, doing story. That's nice to see. I love it. Also, Skylar Reach, hello! Thank you for the raid. I hope you had a great stream on your end. Thank you for sending everyone to me. For anyone who doesn't know who I am, I'm the CEO of Plushies, and right now we're just having a chill time, just going through and doing the Hatching-tide event, and then I want to do some leveling up on Dancer if there's time, which there probably should be. Thank you for the raid. I see hunting squad. Were you guys doing some hunting? What were you guys doing?
And you're that dreamer who was here before, ain't you?
Yeah.
The right old mess, to be sure. Afraid I'm out of the supplies you need, though.
I got no eggs. I mean, with the price of eggs right now, they're hard to find, too. Oh. Is there really nothing you can do for us? I haven't really... I'm gonna be really honest. I'm extremely lucky. I have a place where I buy, like, farmer's eggs. Like from a farm. And my eggs have not changed price at all. So I've been eating many eggs in my blissful bubble of not worrying about egg prices. Oh, Bluesif, you buy from a farm too? You can get such good fresh eggs. Bluesif, have you ever had any of the ones with the orange yolks? Eggs with orange yolks, that's the good stuff.
Well, I do have some tatty old odds and ends, surplus wares. That might be a use. If you want them, they're all yours.
Busy crafting 700 tacos. What the fuck? What tacos? I love this song so much. The one that always reminds me of Team Galactic.
Might not be exactly what you needed, but you sure can cobble something together with these. A storage fee's waiting to be proof. I mean, I'd rather see him put to good use.
I feel like maybe we can make like wooden eggs and paint them. I'm tired. This was cheapest to craft for scripts. Damn. I'm getting it full from all those tacos. When I ordered the initial batch of supplies, I remember thinking what a kind fellow he was. He certainly proved me right. And he wrote, we'd better take stock of what he's given us. Bunch of garbage from the sound of it. He wanted to get rid of it. Let's see. This leather looks durable. We have some metal springs and rings that could do for a mechanism of some sort. And these lengths of timber could be cut down to a more portable size. I think these herbs and resins are used to concoct water-repellent alchemical solutions. Never tried it myself, but there's a first time for everything. More parcels to level 100 fishing rods? Man, that'd be fun to have. I like fishing. Besides that, there are plenty of bits and bobs. We should have no trouble when it comes to decoration. Unfortunately, we won't be able to recreate the eggs Julia saw in her dream with these. We could make something far easier to get off the ground, though. Parasols! What? Excuse me, you're trying to tell me that making parasols is easier than making a fake egg? Like, I'm sorry, but aren't the mechanics in parasols actually really difficult to craft? Like, no. No, we can't make parasols. Why don't we just make some fucking eggs? This seems way harder. What are you doing? Hello, Gizmodo. The trick will be making them look eggy enough. Yeah, I was gonna say the floor. I didn't remember the floor looking so nice. Was it just me, I thought, but maybe not. Any round object looks like an egg from far away enough. I don't think that's gonna fly. The shell makes the egg, as they say. Do they say that? Any road, we should paint them. I'm just gonna say this one because it's funny. It would look like a bunch of eggs, though. A bunch of round parasols. I see! We can mimic the shape of an egg with the canopy and add some seasonally appropriate patterns to the outer shell. I can picture it now. Parasols are a sight more fiddly than your standard egg, though. With just the two of us, production will take far too long. That's why we should just make wooden eggs! So, we'll need to enlist further help, just as I did with you. Fortunately, the guild artisans should be less likely to balk at a request for parasol parts than rush order for a myriad eggs, particularly if we supply the materials. That's kind of true, though, because if we want more eggs when there's only so many eggs, it doesn't work that way. Like, you can use other materials to make a parasol, but you can't use anything else to make an actual egg. Like, it's an egg. That's like saying, damn, do we have any materials to make wood? It's like, you don't make wood. Wood is wood. You can't just make wood. Let us first pay a visit to the Leatherworkers Guild. I'm sure they'll be able to transform our leather into something fit for a canopy. If we're faking the eggs, we can make anything? True. When did this patch come out, by the way? Was it a few days ago? Or has it been out a while? I don't know how new it is because I haven't been keeping up too much. I've been really heavily focused on catching up with Nikke in terms of like brain energy. I missed the gate. About half a month? Oh. So a while, but not too long. I don't know why I went here. It's the wrong place. I'm surprised. I'm surprised that it's so busy, even though it's been a while. I guess I truly haven't been able to go on in a while if I just didn't even know it was going to be this busy. That's week 2 or 3 of Savage Tier? Damn! It really did help revive the game quite a bit. I wonder if because there were 8,000 viewers on Twitch, I wonder if there's like a really big creator doing the raid today, maybe. That would make sense. I wish I was like established enough to be able to do like big raid collabs, but I don't think I know anyone around the same point as me. And even then, doing really hard stuff, I get kind of nervous being in voice chat. It's a lot easier when I'm not. Listening in voice chat might help me somewhat, but also I just panic when people get mad in voice chat, so. Savage is a month-long affair for a majority of the community, about 1 week or less for world first raiders. I mean, that makes sense, because not everyone's able to dedicate their whole life to it. It's a bit easier if you're a content creator or if you're like a professional raider, but for a lot of other people, it's kind of a like if and when they have time type deal, I'm assuming. Hold on. Hello, kids. I do know that you only get 1 or 2 chests per week, though. I'm aware of that. I just didn't know if people cared enough to get them all or if they just wanted to clear. I assumed people just wanted to clear it. I guess the rewards are that enticing. That would really suck if you don't get anything in any of the chests. I mean, I guess that's why it is so enticing for people, though. It's the best gear you can get, I'd imagine, but I guess you need it to advance to the next savage tier, maybe? My point was, if it is like the highest content, why do you need it? If you've already cleared the highest content, but I guess there's more levels to the raid. You clear it so you can get gear to clear it easier, and then you can help people farm with it and stuff? Or just beat your own time? The unique mounts and special weapons look nice, though. That's the reason you turn that voice chat off in most games. It'd be nice to be able to talk to people. I think it would, but my problem is, I don't handle when people get angry. Especially if it's like, I feel like I fucked up and people yell at me. It would really stress me out. Because I know I fuck up a lot. I'm very motivated by trying and improving. I'm very demotivated by people putting me down. If that makes sense. You know, it's the whole narcissism of a CEO. I need to be gassed up, not talked down to. Helping others, farming for yourself, for mounts, whatever. A lot of reasons to get gear to clear it easier. True, it makes sense, I guess. I just forget that most people have time to play more after one clear, unlike me. So it's probably something that people would want to do. You need a good group you can get along with. You see, that's even more of my fear. If I had a good group of people I get along with and really enjoy spending time with, I think I'd be even more crushed. If there was a round that we lost because of me, and then they got genuinely mad at me, it would be so much worse. Like, I would probably never want to play again if that happened. I just don't do well. I don't like feeling like I fucked up, essentially. Long story short, I know I fuck up. I don't need reminders of it. Yeah. We're talking to Jiva right now.
Many of our apprentices are looking forward to the Hatching-tide celebrations. You shall have the guild's aid, although I'm afraid we lack some of the resources needed to work your leather into parasol canopies. The material is water-resistant to a degree, but nevertheless porous. Untreated, it will degrade over time and begin to rot. But our stock of coating is perilously low at the moment. Means we have to help him get some more coating, I guess. I love how this random bunny boy near me has like almost the exact same glam as me, but like different hair. It's like emo Pam. Who is... Oh, no, that was the other one who is... Oh, over there. Hello, background list. If it's water repellent you're after, say no more. We just don't happen to have the necessary ingredients, so I can see to its preparation. And in the meantime, would you take this timber over to the Carpenter's Guild and request that they craft the parasol frame? We can meet back up by the Black Rabbit Traders is all anon. Nice. Hand over the lumber to Beaton. Which is something I must zoom in for. Fuck this map. I need to remember to get my, I really have to remember to, hold on.
plug in my mouse and keyboard when I'm playing this on PS5. It's so much easier. I always forget. If only it was the Switch 2, I'd have the mouse feature option. I don't think I go to this guild very much. I'm kind of just like, where even is it? I guess in here? There's Beaten. FF14 on Switch 2, I'm actually genuinely hoping. I feel like there's a possibility it would work. The only thing is, could you see all the UI on handheld mode? That's what I'm not sure about. But I genuinely think Final Fantasy XIV would work on the Switch 2. With the new specs, I think it's possible, and I would really like to see it. Having it portable without buying a Steam Deck would be huge to me. I don't want to buy a Steam Deck. I don't want to buy one. It's like I already need a console, and I have a computer. I don't want to buy a Steam Deck.
Why do you stand there like a frightened school child? If you need something, speak.
Why does he look like Dante? Assorted timber. Fuck. Sometimes I get my buttons mixed up. They're making the mobile version somehow. I've actually heard a lot of people say the mobile version is really fun. I'm kind of curious. A lot of people are saying they want to replay ARR with it because they're actually really enjoying it. I wonder. I don't think I'd want to restart though. I'd rather finish this if it's the same story, but apparently I can play through the whole story on it, which is crazy. A Steam Deck could be good for my Otome games though, but all the Otome games I own are on Switch. So, I can just get them on Switch.
And you would have us undertake this task with how little time left until Hatching-tide? Very well.
The mobile version functions extremely well. It shows what the game is capable of when not held back by legacy code. That's kind of sad. I wonder if they would genuinely benefit by taking like a hiatus instead of like making more expansions to rework how the game runs. Like ditch legacy code and improve it. I don't know.
The younglings in the Acorn Orchard await the festivities. For their sake, no effort will be spared in the Parasols' preparation.
Crafting makes it highly different. Maybe it's because you're an artisan that can respect how hard it is to make shit, and instead I'm just a random CEO that shows up like, hey, can you make me this in 24 hours? And the crafters are like, not again.
We shall commence work right away. Let your associates know that the Carpenters Guild has the matter in hand.
Other Dark Shadows. It's kind of neat though when the game knows what job you have and stuff. I do have some crafting classes. They're just not equipped right now. This is cute. Oh, never mind. It's just a stall. For some reason, I thought it was like a fountain. And people were standing in it. He says, clearly you could have done this on your own, but not without compromising quality, so you made the right choice to come to us. Interesting. But because I'm incompetent, he's like, bitch. I trust everything went well at the Carpenters Guild. I've just placed an order for the alchemical solution and a few other things besides. The next step will be to piece all the parts together into a prototype parasol. Can you not like consume Nonoto with your dress? Whoever that is. I'll bring the prototype over to Geely once I finish, so you can go ahead and wait for her. I need to start doing my my books. Maybe that's what we can do. Because the books are every 2 weeks, right? Instead of a roulette, maybe I can do a roulette off stream. And we can work on clearing everything I need for like the book. Because a book is half a level for Dancer, right? That's really helpful. And look at me, a big part. If I can speed run like easy shit. If I don't have time to do my daily roulettes anyway, what am I better spent time doing? Like what would be a better use of time to level up faster? Getting the books from Chloe? Or am I better off not spending any time doing that and just doing roulettes when I'm evil? MSQ roulette. So make sure I get the MSQ one done today and then pivot to the book? Is that what you're saying? MSQ and then frontline and then book. So the book would... Basically all the other roulettes are not worth it? What about leveling? Does leveling give low enough that it's actually not worth it? I'm not sure. Oh, amphitheater again. I was clicking the wrong button. What kind of book is required reading? I've been ignoring it. Less required and more beneficial. What are the numbers? Roulette's quicker is what I know. So it's like, with how much time the book takes, unless it's significantly better, it's probably better to do the roulettes. Book is after you have your daily stuff, or you can use book on a job you don't play as. Okay. So it's kind of like if you play a lot, the book is a way you can get more mileage out of what you're doing. If you're already maxing out your dailies, essentially. So I should focus on MSQ, then frontline, then leveling. And after that, maybe it's potentially not worth it so much, but maybe a little bit with the bonus. I don't know. Yeah. Welcome back, Obake! You'll be pleased to hear that I've adjusted the schedule to accommodate our little mishap, and all is set to proceed. How fare the eggs? We have no eggs. Hello, it's Wolf. Man, now, you know, if I can get those farm eggs, that could be a hilarious Easter stream. Painting like 50 eggs. Flaunt my riches with all my eggs. Substituting parasols for eggs? What a wonderful idea. I can hardly wait to see what Nonoda cooks up for the prototype. Though wait, we must. The rest are okay, but not amazing. Okay, so focus on MSQ, leveling, frontline, and alliance. Those are the good ones anyway, right? We can do those 4 if there's time. We'll see. MSQ gives... Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm very distracted by the tall Vieira mommy and... Oh my god, wait. I'm surrounded by hot Vieira. What is this? Why is there just like 4 hot Vieira, including myself, right here? That's truly like Vieira hours, man. Holy moly. All of us like 4 hotties in one spot. The game cannot handle this. Hello, Astoria. I feel like it's just, you know, her harem of hot bunnies, essentially. That's kind of great. I like how the one behind me kind of looks like Bayonetta. Like the one to the left. So book would be the least of this. Okay. For some reason I thought maybe it was really good, but maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's good for leveling when I'm trying to level something like way above where I'm at. Like if I wanted to grind level 90, half a level would be way better there than just raw experience probably. I forgot I should get an Easter minion. Look at the bunny! Oh, I did also like the hatching bunny. That's kind of creepy. I don't want to unsync stuff I haven't done yet. Yeah. I'm not willing to rush stuff I haven't unlocked yet. That's the problem. I don't mind rushing, like unsyncing stuff that I've already played. But for my first playthrough, I always want to earn it. I say that, but I still want to watch the cutscenes of Dragon Song. I'm so sorry that got canceled, guys. I'm pretty sure, wasn't that the day I was like really sick and couldn't stream at all? I think it was. It was a really bad time for me. Wait, I didn't get the next quest, did I? There's just no way in hell I could manage another. Oh yeah, I did the first stream and decided I wasn't up to another one. It was just not happening. So the book's only worth it if you get stuff that you can like speed run, essentially, from what I understand, which is quite limited for me. This is not the best to focus on, I guess. And my hand started to fall. Yeah. It's getting the weird bumps again, too. At least I know they're not shingles now. I mean, some sort of virus infection. I've tried over-the-counter antifungal twice. And I had 2 antibiotics, and I still have a fucking infection in my head! I got my gloves in, though, so I can do an unboxing stream. I don't want you guys to see my hand. It's not in as much pain as it was before. That's at least helpful. But it looks like shit. I think whatever it was has calmed down a lot. It's just, there's something still wrong with it, and I don't know how to word it or what it is. At first I thought maybe just like the surface of it was still healing. But it seems the redness is like not the surface of the skin, but deep underneath it. And the skin is all like scaly. Like it looks like a reptile. It's so bad. Shingles are good for homes, not people. Yeah. Unfortunately, Pam families had pretty bad luck with shingles. I've never had it, but Tim's sibling had shingles in high school. So I know that I'm like genetically in a situation where I could get it pretty young. That's a scary thought. I'm disappointed they missed a chance for the second egg pun. True. Exceeding expectations. That's such a wasted opportunity. How could they? You know what would have been extra aggravating if they had no egg pun? It was just exceeding. That would be so infuriating. Maybe I'm turning into a dragon? True. Maybe it's the first step in the scalification process. You guys would still watch me if I was a dragon, right? One of the most famous VTubers of all time was a dragon. That's fine. I think it works. Sorry, I'm slow at eating. I ran out of the dumplings I really like, and I have to eat the ones I got really sick of, and it's hard to eat them because I don't want to. No, will surely be along any moment now. Sorry to keep you both waiting. Allow me to present you with the very first Archon egg parasol. Archons lay eggs? Wow, I had no idea. Also, you guys are killing me with the egg puns here. It does look really nice, though, I'll admit. She did manage to make it look kind of like an Easter egg. I really like the parasol design. I think it's gonna look nice on a lot of glams. What a fine example of ingenuity. That's magnificent. I'm so glad you approve. With your blessing, I'll begin producing more to distribute. In the meantime, we find ourselves at a loose end. But we cannot let we cannot let Nonota outstrip us but we cannot let Nonota outstrip us in Hatching-tide spirit. There must be more we can do. God, the lighting right now is nice. Still like slight bloom. Huge improvement. Let's show off your parasol to the townsfolk. Go show my umbrella to people. But of course! We have to promote our newest addition to the festivities. We even I cannot read! If we tell even a few Gradanians that these gorgeous accoutrements will be accoutrement, is that a word in English? Accoutrement? I don't know. Will be available to those who celebrate with us. Word will spread of its own accord. It's so weird voice acting this after the last stream. Like, I'm having whiplash. It's like, cute, happy egg time. When in last stream, all of my voice acting was like, I'm gonna eat your fucking face. Going from that to this, and my brain is just like, what? With that in mind, I shall keep mine unfurled and on display. You use your adventurer's instinct to identify the most in need of egg-themed accessories. What idle pose? Fixing the ears? It's kind of cute. Alright, is that a bodysuit? Wait, there's a bodysuit, Glam? What do you mean there's straight up a bodysuit? Don't leave me with admiring your bodysuit! What do you mean there's a bodysuit? I've never seen that before. Looks like 2B bottoms and a tank top. Oh, they did a good job of making it look like a bodysuit, though. It looked like 80s workout gear. Oh man. The market is always oh wow. We're both under her umbrella. That was an accident. I didn't mean to do that, but I'm not complaining either. That's kinda cute. The market is always busy. Let's look for potential celebrants there. She's now accompanying me. Oh. Okay. Okay. Let's find the conversation points. Okay. Oh shit. No! Don't face it. Yeah. I can't stop barding. I need to stop barding! Okay. Okay. No! Fuck me, I hit it again. Hold on. What can I do that's not that? I think I'm just gonna have to enter G pose and leave again. Yeah, I think I'll have to sit down and stand up. I was hoping I wouldn't have to do anything, but... Okay. Yeah! Oh, no, yeah. Yeah! Let's go! This was an accident, but I'm not complaining. Holy shit. I'm winning so hard right now. under umbrella with cute girl. I love how my minions like jumping up in the background trying to get in on the photo. That's not spicy, but it's probably like as close as you can get, I'm gonna be honest, in this game. I can't zoom in anymore. Probably can, but I don't know how. Okay, I'll stop being weird. I'll stop being weird! I'll find the conversation points. All my other work. Where's the map? Okay. Totally normal in this game? Honestly, yeah. This game is unironically one of the least horny games I play. And still manages to have one of the horniest fan bases. I've seen what some other people get up to. I've seen people's shenanigans. Alright, and then I like talk to her here. Discuss the decorative basket. Because it gets talked about, it's not actually a bodysuit. Yeah. I guess you couldn't have a bodysuit then. That's probably part of why I was so surprised to see what I thought was one. We dreamers are responsible for all the decorations you see throughout the city. Take that basket over there, for instance. I came up with the idea, and now Nona worked her magic to create the final product. It's just a giant basket. Is that not the conversation we're supposed to have? Speak with people? But there's no celebrant, it's just like a random, like, actual user. What am I supposed to do in here? When I think back to the very first Hatching-tide, it's a marvel just how popular the occasion has become. I have so many people to thank for their efforts, yourself included. Oh, let's hear some dialogue you can have in this circle. Oh, it's not, I have to go to the points as well. I thought maybe the conversation point would activate them later on, but you're right. I see them all in here. Optional bonus dialogue. I probably should have clued in when it literally explained that to me. Oh my god, this is cute! It's like a little tiny hidden away corner full of eggs. Egg enthusiast! Imagine you're living your life as an NPC and you're blessed with the name Egg Enthusiast. Heavens above! Is that adorable parasol fashioned after an archon egg? Exquisite, isn't it? If you join us at the amphitheater, you'll receive one just like it. For years, I've searched for a parasol as darling as an egg. Who the fuck searches for a parasol that looks like an egg? Getting sunburned by soaked by turns. And you offer me one free of charge. 'Tis a Hatching-tide miracle. Wow. That was the easiest to win over person I think I've ever seen. Egg appraiser. Hello, Shampy. This person clearly. I guess there's a lot of weird shit that I also look for, so you mean understandable. I mean, I used to look for a cell phone in the shape of a starfish. I've mentioned this in a recent stream. I really wanted one as a kid because I saw it online, but like no one ever sells that. So whenever I was with Pam parents and I went into a place that sold cell phones, I'd always ask, like, do you have any starfish ones? And they'd be like, what? I didn't realize it's like something you can't really just buy anywhere. Why, that parasol is an absolute delight. It's not often you see that level of craftsmanship paired with such a decorative flair. This might be the finest egg-inspired apparel I've ever seen. How much egg-inspired apparel do you see, lady? I can only think of one other egg outfit in anything ever, and it's in girlish number because the main character wears a shirt that looks like a fried egg.
Might I ask who was responsible for this masterpiece?
I know I'm tired today's streams together and I say Easter candy. True! I've been trying to think on what to do for an Easter stream this year. I'm not sure. I don't want to make carrot cake again. I don't want to paint eggs because everyone paints eggs. I'm half tempted to do a stream where we, oh god, what's the word? I'm half tempted to do a stream where I just do English live voice acting of Bunny Garden because I never got around to playing Bunny Garden and I know it's kind of chaotic. And there's no English version even after all this time, so it could be kind of fun. Ella, you're researching? The Leatherworkers Guild and the Carpenters Guild, Black Rabbit Traders, and our Dreamers all had their parts to play. And if you join us in celebrating Hatching-tide, you can receive one just like it. Egg cooking stream. I can have like 50 eggs and try to make that omu rice I've always wanted to make. We just sit there trying to make the omu rice for like 1,000,000 hours. And I waste like 3 dozen eggs. I'll piss off the entire internet. Everyone's like, damn, how do you get that many eggs? The worst part is, knowing me, I don't like food waste. I'll try to eat it all. Like, I'll just freeze all these like terrible looking scrambled eggs and try to use them for things. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe cooking egg stream, trying to make the perfect omelet, something. I'm probably gonna stream on the Friday and take Easter weekend off, if that's okay with you guys. I think, isn't the Friday of Easter weekend, isn't that the Nikkei live stream? I think so. I kind of decided that on Friday, I'm gonna stay up all night, watch the Nikkei live stream, and then take a weekend to recover, if that's okay with you guys.
I should have known that the guild artisans are involved. If it means getting my hands on a parasol, I'd be more than happy to take part in the festivities.
Why are there so many egg enthusiasts? Oh, that's right. She was here literally like admiring a fucking egg. Oh, that's crazy, man. Oh. I'm really tired. Oh, I like that dress. With those colors, it was nice. Probably tired from all the adrenaline the Gambo game took. Egg appreciator.
I say, madam, you must tell me where I might acquire a resplendent parasol like unto your own.
Why does he speak so fancy? At
our Hatching-tide event, of course! How about it? Will you join us at the amphitheater?
We can make some little chocolate people. I don't need a lot of sweets though. Like, I would actually eat eggs if I buy a bunch, but I feel like if I buy a lot of chocolate, I'm just gonna waste it. Can I make a homemade chocolate bunny if I use an anime bunny girl as a mold? Can I like cover her in chocolate and put it in the freezer and then crack the chocolate off cleanly and put it back together like puzzle pieces? I have a feeling it won't work, but morbid curiosity kind of wants to know. Or what if I have some sort of like silicone mold making thing and I like squish a bunny girl into the silicone mold and then use it? I don't know.
I'd be delighted. As a true connoisseur of eggs, both decorative and edible, I attend annually in hopes of glimpsing ovoid perfection. This is a fucking weird event. Ovoid perfection. And this parasol surpasses my every imagining. Such elegance, such egginess.
Wow. I expect those three will tell all and sundry about our parasols. Our work here is done. better would be to do it in 2 separate halves and fuse them rather than break or fix? Maybe, yeah. But that would take too long. Oh, more dialogue. I guess we can see it real quick. I'm gonna find somewhere good to take a picture and take a break, though. Oh, that's a cutscene. Fuck. I guess we're doing a cutscene then. Okay. Well, that went rather swimmingly. You clearly have an eye for egg connoisseurs. 30 seconds from finishing. I mean, that means we can do roulettes for the rest of the stream, though, so that's not bad. I do want to stream at least 3 hours, but I'm probably going to cut it off at the 3-hour mark. Yeah, whatever we finish around then. Because I don't want to stay up too late. I'm probably streaming tomorrow. I'm not 100% sure. I'll either be streaming tomorrow or streaming on Friday. I haven't decided yet. I'm gonna be, the next day I stream, either tomorrow or Friday. I would prefer tomorrow, but it depends if I have time to get my unboxing ready. I want to do unboxing all the stuff you guys gifted me so far, and then I want to catch up with Nikkei. For the unboxing though, I'm afraid, I'm probably going to have to either take videos unboxing everything off stream, and then share the videos and talk while I show the videos, or I'm gonna have to take them out myself and just show them on a hand cam like already opened, just because the reality is, you know, unboxing, sometimes the packages can have sensitive information or reflective packaging. It's kind of dangerous for a VTuber. So yeah, I have to be careful. But I still want to show you guys the stuff. I think one of the things that came in too is the Nikkei art book, so that should be nice to look at. Lucky Saitenchi! At least 2 VTubers recently got trackers in their package. No. Trust me when I say mine is safe. Trust. I'm opening a new program. You're a streamer too. You can even try it if you want, but no obligation, of course. It's just like a program where people can buy stuff on PlayAsia, but for me instead of for themselves if they want to, and then I can open it and show it off on stream as well as use it for whatever I want. It's not packages that people ship me themselves. It's very, very safely done. No risk of any trackers, don't worry. As part of why I don't have like a mail address for gifts or anything, like I know at least once people asked, like, do you have a mailing address where I can send you anything? I'm not comfortable with that. I would love to, let me be brutally honest. I would love to be comfortable with that, but because there's fucking weirdos out there, I can't be comfortable with that. And it's so depressing. Because I feel like the weirdos ruin it for everyone. Because the majority... What the fuck am I doing? Auto run. The majority of people out there are normal. And would just want to send something cute and nice to their Oshi as a thank you. But unfortunately, the few weirdos that are out there just have to ruin it for everyone. And you have to be careful. Yeah, the advance of technology has been amazing, but also horrible. I feel like, genuinely, I'm so frustrated with AI over everything, but there's a lot of other scary things as well. I must eat egg. Eat egg. I'm gonna leave it right here. So if you guys want to come pose with me, I will be here. I'm gonna leave it up and put some clips on. You might see me moving a tiny bit, but I'm doing stuff that's like not focusing on the stream. I'll be right back. I'm waiting for the clips to work. Hold on. If I made this for you. I made it especially for you. You wouldn't try it? You wouldn't try it? But that would break my heart if you don't try it. It'll break my heart though. It makes me happy that we have these events where the devs get to like give their love to the community back in some sort of way. It's just really nice. I like that. Not only. Ah! I do have to inspect the urinal though, so this is a little questionable, but... Ew! This isn't what you guys see when you're going to the bathroom, right? Hold on. Please tell me this is abnormal. This is not like your regular urinal experience, is it? You guys don't normally piss in whatever this is, right? Please? Please? What do you mean clean enough? What do you mean clean enough? This is nasty! This is nasty! Looks normal to me. What kind of bathrooms do you... I don't think I'm gonna defeat him, but I mean, I'll certainly try. Oh, maybe I pepper manual the one time I won. Maybe that's why I did that. You only need to manual pepper until your stacks get up to 5, right? I think. And then it doesn't matter for that. There goes Scarlet! It's all over. Once Scarlet's down, I'm like, well, Hold on. You'll get the audio experience. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta try the train. My phone is also at 5%, by the way. So, let's see how this goes. If I wasn't so lazy, I'd set up a phone.
Suddenly, I felt the temperature in the room drop. A cold wind tugged at my clothes, and I realized I was fucking naked. The draft was going across my legs because I had woken up and forgot my pants. Huh? This feeling of my exposed derriere.
Oh god, my tracker is totally at my ankle. Oh god, I'm gonna step on my tracker! I don't want to step on my tracker, I'm gonna kick it away. I have no idea what my legs look like right now, but it's certainly not on it. Okay, that was... I got really distracted when my tracker fell off. Hold on. I had to prioritize not smashing my slime VR. I have no idea if you guys heard me kick it across the room or not. Welcome home to gentle sea. Sea! Jumping slam! Sinking deeper and deeper. I can only read one to 10. I can read enough kanji that maybe I can get by. Maybe. Wait. Where'd the game go? It deleted itself. The entire demo deleted itself! Chat. Just in case I'm hallucinating. Do you see Final Fantasy VII? Well, meat deer shield for a meat shield! What do you guys think? I do like my glowing ball shield. Should we make a meat shield? A literal meat shield? I can name it, chat.
Honestly, that could be really good. Let's see. First of all, let's double check that you can actually fuse meat before I waste my money. No! Oh, I died. I hit too many enemies, panicking, trying to run through it. But it's fine! I'll have Gunbolt. I don't want to play as Gunbolt. It's cheating. This isn't a boss. I don't want to play as Gunbolt. I want to restart the level. Can I? How do I die? Why can't I die? Am I actually invincible? Please, I want to die. How low do I have to go before I die? Can I just restart the level? Can I not just restart the level? How do I die? I want to die. I want to die. I want to die. Susan, why can't I fish in peace? Susan. Why is it doing this camera angle? I would hope it at least. Oh shit. I didn't mean to stick those. Hasuki no Azura. Yabe. 恥ずかしいものかったりなめやってもらよぶ強い生き残りたぎ生き残りたぎまだ生きてたくなる星座の導きで今見つめ合った生き残りたぎ途方に暮れてきらりかれてゆく本気の体見せつけるまで私眠らない You guys missed it because I had the screen blocked, but a cat boy just ran up wearing panties. They look kind of lacy. I noticed. Holiday Scott. Hold on, let me zoom out a bit so I can grab everyone. Oh yeah, there's my eat egg. Eating egg is the best emote to ever exist. You can't convince me otherwise. I love how it's just the most random stupid emoji. It's so good. I really have to get better at taking pictures off of my PS5 so I can share them. It's just such a hassle that I don't do it. I'm really excited about the Switch 2 being able to send stuff to mobile really easily. That makes a big difference for me. Alright. Let's finish this up, and then we can do some roulettes. Yay! Look, Obake! Isn't the sight of these parasols simply marvelous? We can take a picture with all the parasols at the end. Wow, that's 7 whole pairs. This place looks so empty. No one's here. This isn't a festival. This is like a desert. Eggs. Oh my god, hiccups. Eggs held aloft
Just as in my dream! Were they gonna hold the eggs above people's heads? That seems like a really bad idea. Oh, plot twist! Thank you for the raid! Hello! I hope you're doing good! I can't pull up anything right now because we're in the middle of a cutscene, but I really appreciate you sending everyone over. I hope you had a great stream. For anyone who doesn't know who I am the CEO of Plushies, Obake and Pam. We're finishing up the Easter event in Final Fantasy XIV that just came out today, and then we're gonna yap for a while and do like multiplayer shit. So if you guys are playing, if you're on Primal, I'll set up a party finder for all the roulettes. You can try to join if you want. Also, yeah, hi, welcome in everybody. Raid message if that's what you do on YouTube. I'm too lazy to make a raid message anywhere, honestly. I should come up with something. It's like a community thing. I really should have one. I have to think on it. Hooray! We did it, Julie! We certainly did! Shall we officially declare this Hatching-tide a success? Hold that thought! You have yet to see the half of it. Who is this? Oh, that was the wrong voice. My Senta! I'm not quite sure I follow.
Quite a few of my customers asked about your parasols. More than can comfortably gather here, in fact. Nevertheless, I took the liberty of handing out stock to those who came inquiring. With how many left my stall with a smile on their face and a parasol in hand, whole city's awash in floating eggs.
Even though there's still only like 7. Incoming pandemonium. Potentially. I don't know. I feel like we had Playsia special delivery. That was a nice raid message for a while. I think the habit kind of fell out, but that could be a good one. But I don't know. Maybe something else. I'll have to think. That's incredible! To think the parasols are bringing joy even beyond our celebration. Wait, really? They're one and the same, aren't they? The celebration is spread across the city, born by a great mass of floating eggs. Hello, Hypes! You're right! I was intent on gathering people here, but the eggs in my dream were far too numerous to contain in one place. They were always meant to be seen far and wide. Alex! That our original plans met with misfortune was a blessing in disguise, for we've touched the hearts of more people than I dare to imagine. There's no doubt in my mind. This will go down as a Hatching-tide to remember, even though the event was really boring and it won't go down to remember at all. Because they don't know how to make events like they used to, Yoshi P. Just saying. That's the one area I will complain. I still enjoy the game overall, but the one Halloween event I played a couple years ago was so fucking peak that ever since, when it's just story, I'm so sad. How's the event? And it's mid. Just like all the other events. It's not bad, but it's mid. I miss the one that had like the Halloween. What was it? Do any of you guys remember? There was like this giant table you had to like dance on or something and dodge like stuff that would freeze you in place. That was really fun. It's like some sort of rotating thing. I don't know what it was, but it was a couple years ago and it was really, really fun. I keep accidentally skipping text. Truly, where would we be without your ingenuity, Nonota? Scared Sylphs, was that it? I really enjoyed it if that's what it was. It was a really fun Halloween event. And Easter event where we dress as Tonberries and scared people? See, that would be peak. Let me do something that's not just dialogue. I say as someone who loves dialogue, but in this game I'd like more than that. Or at least better dialogue. I think part of the problem is too, since I started playing Nikke has me so fucking spoiled for holiday events that nothing else compares anymore. Also, Ami Amami! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello! I hope you had a great stream. Thank you! I can't pull up any clips right now because we're mid-cutscene. I'm trying to play and not yap, but I've been bad at yapping anyway. Thank you so much for the dual raid. I hope you had a lovely stream. Hello, thank you for the frog drop. we're just wrapping up, and we're going to be doing some roulettes with viewers. So if you play FF14 and you want to join, feel free to go on Primal, Lamia, or just Primal, I guess. I'll be setting up a party finder, and it'll be first come, first serve. Yeah. Oh yeah, for anyone who doesn't know me, I am the CEO of PlayAsia! Yahoo! Also, Hananan, thank you so much for the tier 1 member! Thank you for 3 months! Big love fam, big Ami love too! I saw your message too about Ami having a big nap, and I'm proud. Sometimes, I know sometimes making like hard decisions can be really, really, really difficult. But I know you said it's for the sake of your future, so I'm really, really excited to see what you're doing, and I hope everything goes well. You're my Lala, so precious. I'm not a Lala, unfortunately. That's an NPC. I'm a big, tall, hot bunny man. Yeah. But I can't even. I was about to say I can't even imagine juggling 2 channels, but I kind of also do that. I'm very open about it, so it's fine. It's been around a year now. I do have an indie channel. I'm allowed to tell people. I only use it for releasing music though, and like very, very rare stream, because you know this is my job and I care about it a lot, and I'm really happy to be here. But sometimes it's also fun to just like, I don't know, make stuff for the sake of making it for myself, if that makes sense, and experiment with the algorithm so that I can come back here and hit the algorithm and not fucking suck. Yeah. Also, John Nick, thank you for 27 months. I'll be loved forever. Yeah! That's true, Tough Hawk. I'm the CEO. Who's gonna stop me? Well, I couldn't imagine. Like, I wanted to try streaming, twice a week there, but I was dying. I couldn't do it. I'll send it to you. Give me a sec. I do want to stream once a week there at some point, but I need to be not so busy first. Right now, it's not really possible. But someday. Oh no. Oh no, yeah. It's it was in the original Christmas song. I had myself as a guest in Worldwide Carol. The whistle was, yeah. And I was too nervous to use it much before then because I didn't want, I've said this before as well. I didn't want people to speculate or be like, oh my god, there's another account, she must be graduating or any of that shit. And I was just having fun. It wasn't anything. That's why I told people, because I didn't want speculation. I wanted people to just not be weird. So it's a lot easier if I'm just like, hey guys, don't be weird. Yeah, it's me. What of it? So yeah, it was me. It's okay. Sounds like someone suspected. No, but no one suspected. The thing is, the main reason I was scared to use it. I really wanted to record singing covers more than anything, but I was scared to use it because I was scared if anyone heard my voice there, they would speculate. And because of that, I had it for almost a year and I didn't use it. And as soon as I ripped off the Band-Aid, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess no one cares anymore. So now once in a while, I'll make songs on there and I don't have to worry. I can sing to my heart's content. I don't think anyone ever suspected. Nah. Yeah, people tend to be doomer. Exactly. I don't want people to be doomer. I'm just living my life, man. Anyway, back to the event. We're almost done. I couldn't have done it without our able adventurer. That reminds me. I have something for you, Obake. Just like Ami did. Oh, I think I might have told Ami before. Or I didn't, maybe. I don't remember. It might have also just been, how do I word this? That is not a bad thing. But you know, that name might have a voice acting credit in an anime. And perhaps that might have given some hints because I like to voice act on stream a lot. I don't think the anime's out yet, but it was announced. I don't want to say here though, it just feels weird. You can go there and look for it. I love the combo, thank you! That's the very second parasol I ever made! After Geely's, of course. I thought it fitting that you received it. With aloft across the city. All that's left is to enjoy the festivities. Your work may have finished. Your work may have finished, Obake, but Hatching-tide most certainly hasn't. It's because it hasn't even started yet. We got like 2 weeks, man. Or at least like 1 week. I still love how empty the cutscene looks. Just like, look how full it is, and there's like barely anybody with the parasols. That's common for a VTuber to worry about something only for it not to be a big deal. The problem is so many people make the weirdest shit a big deal. So then we have to worry about everything, because people just can't be normal, to be blunt. I'm gonna be extremely lucky though. I'm very blessed. You guys all have a lot of tact. I almost never have issues. Like, you guys are really, really chill, and I appreciate that a lot. I haven't fixed my hotbar yet, so let's go suffer. Oh yeah, I forgot that hold on, let me get my other dancer outfit. I want to practice using my spicy one to see if I like it or not. Let's see. Lancet. The 1 time in 100 that it is catastrophic. That's the thing, yeah. But I think that's more it than anything. It's not being angry at how people react. It's more I didn't want anyone to feel that sense of dread. Does that make sense? I know how heartbreaking it can be to find like a bad announcement. I didn't want people to go through that and think there was something. I didn't want to cause anyone any unwanted panic. We're showing off for dancer fits. Well, I'm gonna be doing roulette as dancer in a minute, so yeah. Oh, there it is! Yeah! Yeah! The assless pants and the idol coat. This is peak. Peak ocean. Ah! Why does it always go to that one and embarrass me? You saw nothing, you saw nothing, you saw nothing, you saw nothing, you saw nothing. Not that it's much better than this one, but you saw nothing. Let me see. Okay. There we go. I think that this one looks like peak dancer wear. It kind of makes me look like a male exotic dancer, but you know, that's a type of dancer too, so. I appreciate the like tiny bit of like back and belly in between. It's peak. It's peak. I think it's a great dancer glam. I'm just saying. I need to look at dyeing it later on though if I can, but right now it matches the pants with the red, so you know, I'll take it. Let's see. I guess it's roulette time, huh? We finished the event. Is there anyone I can buy shit from? Probably not. And then I can set up a party finder. The main dancer glam most people use comes from post Shadowbringers fight, so there's that. Well, I can't get that for a long time, and I plan to drop dancer by then, so I need something I can use now. And this was the sexiest one I found. If you're playing as dancer and you're not sexy, like what are you doing? What are you doing with your life? And you have every opportunity to be sexy. Why would you just not be sexy? For real. I guess there's no one. Why is he sitting on the desk? Oh, I guess we're close. Wait! He just wants to go to the festival. Only thing to buy are consumable firework things. I think I already have them, so I'm gonna just go sit somewhere and I'll set up a party finder. We can do some roulettes. Anyone who wants to help me level up dancer, we can go sit in the water wheel. Get wrecked by it. Oh man, I can't climb in the water wheel. You know what? Let's sit on this tiny little section. It's kind of cute. I'll stand though so that the roulette works better. Step gauge and 4-fold feathers. The step gauge. Performing a standard step changes the appearance of the step gauge and causes you to start dancing. Follow the displayed icons to execute steps in the correct order and ending with standard finish. Will increase your damage dealt and that of the party member designated as your dance partner. I keep forgetting that dance partner exists. I need to fix my hotbar at some point so it's less messy. Actions such as reverse cascade and rising windmill have a chance to grant 4-fold feathers, which are consumed by fan dance and fan dance 2. The RNG. So that's like, I pick someone. What's the dance partner button? Windmill, standard step, shield, samba, devilment, closed position, carrying waltz, en avant. What is the dance partner button? Do I not have it? A red shield, closed position? Shield samba? But that's all nearby party members. Over to the right? This one? Ah! Grants you closed position and designates a partner member as your dance partner. Do I have to pick who that is, or is it random? I'm assuming that I should always use that at the start of a fight. Just to have it, like, active. Or I guess I have to target an ally. You pick? I feel like that's going to be a painful one to use with controller, I'm going to be honest. Having to target people with controller is like hell unless you're a healer. Anyway. I'll set up a party finder. Actually, no, hold on. Let me get my buffs. We gotta level up faster. Pick anyone who's not a healer or a tank. Understandable. I'll probably forget and grab a healer. Is it better to use a DPS because it gives them like better attack? I don't know why they find it amusing to try to jump over the metal parts. It buffs them when you buff yourself? Okay. Okay, let's get some food. I'll eat 2 to make sure I have an hour. I realize my outfit kind of like matches the staff in here. Let me have one more dumpling before we get started. Actually, I'll get that after I set up the party finder, so you guys have a minute to join. We can just sit on the steps. Includes chocobo. Why does it include chocobo? That's weird. Oh, we can sit over here! There's some Hatching-tide stuff, but nobody is like taking it. I'm gonna stand in the basket because I can. Hello, Solarak! It's level 60, so you won't have it in MSQ roulette. So I don't have to worry about it for now anyway. Got it. Party finder, recruit members, duty roulette. I'm not gonna type anything because I don't have a keyboard plugged in right now. But I will set a password. I think I can do that. Oh no. I don't know how to get a keyboard. How do I type? It's 0, 0, 0, 0. It's 4 zeros. It's 4 zeros. I got something to work. Duty roulette is going to be for this one MSQ, and then we can yap a bit because you guys said this is the best one for leveling. Okay. Recruit members. I'll eat a dumpling while we wait. Papaya. It's on Primal, so you have to be on Primal. If you're lucky, you get Ultimate Weapon. Unlucky, you get Praetorium. can't pray. There's one more spot. Never mind. You know what? I can eat during MSQ roulette. Let's just go. Oh wait, I did eat. Okay. Yahoo! Pray is a great time to do chores. Yeah. I'm really slow at chores. For me, it wouldn't work. I'd want to like stay at the computer. My computer's very far from anywhere I can do chores. Oh god, my tracking is dying. Are you serious? Well. Fuck me! Okay, employees. What chores are you doing while we watch Praetorium? I thought I could even take a washroom break if I wanted to. The amount of times I've seen this exact fucking quest. The first time it was so good. Every time after that, man. I saw a post on Twitter where somebody posted a screenshot. They got the vault in roulette and it said one of the people was a first time player, and I was like now I get it. Are you doing the ZZZ side stuff? How's the current event? Is that the one that looks like Fall Guys kinda? I don't play it on stream, but I did start doing my dailies again for ZZZ. Well, more like what I can. I have to do more story to be able to do dailies. I've just been really curious about it for a long time, and I wanted to try to pick it up again on the side. Have something just for me for now. Could have missed the chaos of it being 8-man. I actually think it would be more fun 8-man, but that would just give even more incentive to have like more people join for roulette, and I feel like it might be hard to fill up parties. Because isn't the reason that this gives so much EXP because they wanted to make sure that new players were able to clear these areas in time? Because no one wanted to like manually play them? I'll have a good dinner! And Yalter, thank you for 45 months! Time for boss to dance until all hostile forces are dead? Yeah! Oh, speaking of member, I have the member pack stuff. I just need to get it all together. I need a bit of time. I'm hoping I can maybe get it done tomorrow or the next day. Man, it's just so hard with phone tag. I need to just like get over that and ignore the situation though and get more stuff done. Because I haven't heard anything related to phone tag in a number of days. And I can't just like, what if I never hear back? I can't just like not do anything because I'm paralyzed by uncertainty. I have to get a move on and do shit. And it's frustrating, but I think uncertainty is worse than bad news. I don't handle uncertainty very well. It stresses me out. Filling wasn't a problem, but 8 people was just OP compared to what was there, and everyone skipped a mob generally. Why do they give so much more EXP for this then? What's the point? You don't hear combat? What do you mean? Can you not hear... The game audio's been muted since I came back from the bathroom and no one told me? What the fuck? What the fuck? How did not a single person notice in like 45 minutes? What the fuck? What the fuck? Man, that's... I finished the event with no game audio. Fuck me. Fuck me. No music. No sound effects. No anything. That's so painful. My pride just took a grenade. I wasn't sure if I wanted game sounds while greeting and the raid and talking. I always want game sound. Always. If there's no game sounds, it's always a problem. More XP to make sure people do it so that noobs aren't hard locked on that part of MSQ. You think it would just be in a regular roulette then? Unless it's because they're so long. They didn't want to put it in a regular one because it would make people mad. Same reason Frontline gives so much EXP, because most people don't want to play. That's so depressing. Crafting 700 tacos. To be fair, you have an excuse because you must be losing sanity crafting 700 tacos. I would have no sanity remaining. I found out, by the way, that YouTube has a feature that's a really big deal that I didn't know existed. I might be able to upload more shorts because apparently on phone with YouTube, I'm a PC user. I don't really use YouTube on my phone, so I didn't know. Apparently you can select like a minute of your stream and it'll add like automatically subtitles and it'll crop it vertical. So apparently I can really easily make some shorts out of some good like stream clips and stuff. So if you guys have, like, the timestamps will come in handy a lot for that. If there's any sections that you guys really enjoy and think would make a good clip, even if it's like a rant or whatever, I can make them from my video essays too, which is nice. Because now I don't have to worry about, you know, overloading PA intern editor with shorts. He can work more on, like, video essays and stuff. I have a video essay done, by the way. I just haven't, watched it yet. Because I am nervous to upload it. I'll tell you a little bit of a teaser about what it's about, and it'll make sense why I'm nervous to upload it. It's gonna, from this, I'll explain after the battle. Largely, it's gonna come off as drama bait, but that's not the case. It's not a video about VTuber drama at all. But there's no way to like make it not look like it's going to be. Because it's a pretty serious discussion, actually, about, like, the state of VTubing in general. I'm worried it might come off as controversial in the wrong way. But it's some stuff I've wanted to say for a long time. Just, like, stuff I don't agree with that's normal in the industry that I really think should change. And it's a long discussion regarding it. Like, I think the best example I can say right away is that a lot of VTuber companies will pay their talent in like a profit share, right? To me, no, Sterling, you're fine. To me, I feel that's wrong. I genuinely don't think that's acceptable. Because the reality is you can't just hire people as employees and be like, you're only getting paid based on your popularity. That's literally illegal in like every other industry. Like, even in entertainment and stuff, if you get booked to be on like a TV show or if you get booked to play at a bar or something, you're gonna get paid a minimum amount of money. It's not just fucking tips. And I think it's really, I just keep standard stuff going at all times. What is standard step? Oh, it's the yellow one. Thank you for the advice. I think it's very wrong that so many people are locked into contracts that there's not even any guaranteed pay, but they have guaranteed minimum hours that they're expected to work every single week. And it genuinely feels really wrong to me. And I did kind of a rant about different ways I really wish the industry could change. I also don't agree with the whole, like, more and more places are being good about this, so it's fine. The whole video goes into depth a bit more about this. I don't name call anyone though, that's not the point. That would become a video I don't want to make. It's like, and only companies I mention at all are ones that are no longer in business. Because I didn't want to talk about any active companies. That's not fair to the companies or the talents. But the thing is, a large issue that I have too is that you're locked in a company forever. You can't take your IP and leave. I genuinely think that should be normal. There's obviously cases where that wouldn't make sense. Like if your whole personality is based around something, that makes sense. But the reality is, a company shouldn't keep you hostage. If working in the company is no longer working for you, with VTubers, an IP is more than like a regular fictional character, right? It becomes a big portion of who the person is because so much of themselves is injected into it if they're doing so many hours. It's not the same as like playing a role. It's more like an extension of yourself. And it's not fair that if you want to leave a company because it's no longer working for you, or maybe it's just a fucking bad company and you didn't know, it's not fair that you can't find a way to take that IP and leave. Because no company should ever keep you there by holding your IP hostage and holding your fan base hostage. It's wrong. I feel like it would be much better if people could leave, because then companies would be striving to do better. If you want to keep your talents, you have to offer enough for them to think it's worth it. You have to give them, whether it's connections or support or assistance. It's like, you shouldn't just want to keep your streamers because they'll make you money. You want to keep your streamers, or you want your streamers to want to stay because what you're offering them is worth it. Does that make any sense? I actually don't know how to press this on. I don't know how to. I don't know how to do this on PS5. But it's a lot of rants like that. It's like 20 some minutes. So I won't get too into it, but it's gonna probably look like drama bait because I really don't know how else to word it. Because the entire video is just me ranting about ways I think the industry needs to change. Because VTubing has existed long enough now that I feel like there's gotta be better ways to satisfy both company needs and talent needs without either one being like fully responsible for failure, like economic or whatever. It's a big mess. And I'm really, really grateful to be in the situation that I am, because I just keep hearing about so many bad situations and it makes me just heartbroken every time. I disagree on the IP thing. Well, the thing is, it's my opinion. There's no right or wrong answer. But rather hiding past life be less of a thing. Well, I think people should have the choice. If they want to hide it, they should be able to hide it. But if they clearly don't want to hide it, they should be able to say something themselves. Because I think it's fair if people want to have a fresh start and start over. They might not want people digging into their business. But at the same time, why not tell people if they want to? And then their fan bases will know where they went, right? The reason I say the IP thing, I know many people who were in that position where they felt like they were held hostage by their company. They wanted to leave, but they didn't want to give up the character they put so much love into. And there has to be some sort of way other than like, pay me $10,000 to like keep their IP and move with it. Even if it's like a certain amounts of time have to be met first or something, there's got to be a middle ground that's not so devastating. There has to be something. Yeah. Companies capitalize on people who don't know better. I don't necessarily think that. I do think a lot of companies genuinely have hope and want to make something exciting and fun and want to support talents. A big problem with it is the fact that it's not that simple. You need a strong business sense. You need a vision for the future. You need to understand that for a couple years, you're probably going to be operating at a loss until you're established. I think one of the best examples of a company that did that right in terms of like looking towards the future and not just focusing on the present is FaZe Connect, because they've been pretty steadily growing over time. And FaZe Connect seems to know what they're doing and where they want to go. And I think that's really important. Same with V4 Mirai. V4 Mirai has invested a lot at the start. I'm going to be really honest. Like, getting their 3D models so early and stuff, they probably, at least at one point, if not now, were operating at a loss with the plans of growing big enough that eventually it'll all pay off. And you see how good it's doing them. Like, their talents are doing excellent. They have great content. They have a good reputation. You have to invest to gain eventually. But it's like, you also have to invest smartly because not everyone's going to make it. The reality is, even, and this is one thing I mentioned in it, not to give away a bunch of it now, but most companies fail. And I don't mean VTuber companies. I mean most companies. Most companies fail. I think it's only like 10% overall of companies that are startups that actually succeed and last past a year. So it makes sense if most VTuber companies go under. If most companies in general go under. Especially in such a volatile market. I mean, if you want to leave the company, you should be able to let your fan base know if you want to. Yeah! Not just if the company goes under. But, like, I think that's the bare minimum compromise that should be met. Like, if you're not going to... Obviously, fans sometimes step in and do that. But if you're not going to keep your IP, like, if you're not allowed, you should at least be able to tell people where you're going. Even if it's different. One thing I would also love to see, I don't really mention it in the video, I would just love to see it, is like no bans on interacting people with your, how do I word it? I would love to see stuff like if someone graduates from a company and goes indie, but they still clearly have friends in the company, I would love to see them be able to do collabs and make content with their friends that are still in the company without being put under like scrutiny or being told no or whatever. I don't know if there are rules against that or if it just doesn't happen, but I'd love to see it more. Because you shouldn't have to like not be allowed to interact with people or whatever. Holding IP hostage is a very bad company policy. I think it's most companies. Almost no companies are gonna let you take your IP and leave. There are some that do, like Project Versus recently closed and they let everyone keep their IP. I think it closed because everyone left. But when they left, they could keep their IP even before it closed, and that was nice. Yeah. It is bad for companies in general too, though, like with video games and stuff. Like poor Bloodborne. Oh. They have an initial investment? Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. I do address that in the video. And a solution that I think could satisfy both parties a bit better. I'm not... My ideas in it aren't just like, hey, talent should get away with everything. Because your point there, the thing is, people could very easily just join a company and being like, haha, free model, and then leave. So I did address that as well. Like, companies need a return on their investment, don't worry. I'm not gonna say everything right now, but I did have a compromise that I proposed for it. Because you're not wrong. The companies invest in the character. I mean, there has to be some give and take. All the risk shouldn't be put on the talent, but at the same time, all the risk shouldn't be put on the company. I also disagree with IPs being sold off in general, though, because that's not going to benefit anyone who buys it. At least in the VTubing sense. Like, if Hololive went under, this is like crazy talk, but if Hololive went under, and say somebody bought Gura's model, and it's like, oh yeah, this girl was popular. I'm going to buy her model, and I'm going to be Gura, because the model is valued at so much, because Gura's so popular, right? So they spend a lot of money to buy Gura's model, and then everyone fucking hates them, because they're not Gura. It's not anything that holds value in someone else's hands. Does that make sense? It's mainly a discussion video. I don't want people to think that my answers are 100% correct. I just want to open the discussion, if that makes sense. On a lot of things that I question and feel like would be nice if they changed. But I'm not saying I have all the answers. They should at least allow the character's talent to buy their IP. The problem with that is IPs are often valued at like worth of the channel overall, not just the person's name, right? So sometimes they'll make you pay like a fee for the IP, like more than they paid, because it's like estimated future value or whatever. Or it's like you have to pay like $1 for every subscriber or whatever. Sometimes those deals are unfair. And it's not good. Mm-mm. At that point, it's like not worth it. Mm-mm. Just put your thoughts out there. Exactly. I appreciate it, because that's the whole point of the video. I just think it's an interesting discussion to look at. What is normal? Could it change? That's exactly my point. Every company goes bankrupt. Anything is sold to make whatever money can be made out of it. You see, that's why I understand. Sometimes it's not possible. It's sometimes just not possible if they have to liquidate assets and whatever, right? It's the reality. They might have no choice. They might not be able to give an IP. And that, it happens. And it's heartbreaking, but it happens. That's why I said it's not as simple as company evil all the time. It's much more complex than that. It's just largely a lot of thoughts that I've had for a long time and wanted to get out of my system without attacking anyone. But I don't want people to take it as if I'm attacking anyone, because I'm really not. We'll see. If people get really, really mad and it doesn't open up conversation in the way I hoped and just makes people hate me, I'll probably delete it. I just want to have the conversation. I'm not trying to claim I'm smarter than anyone. And what's as hard when people don't like hard? Yeah. People are so quick to want to find someone to like yell at and blame that people aren't willing to have hard conversations or think about why things might be the way they are. I'm not claiming I'm smart. I am smart! He's not claiming I'm a genius who knows everything, even though I am. God damn it, I thought I could just die here and then I never have to do another quest. People like clear-cut answers. You miss out on life a lot when you only have conversations with clear-cut answers.
Tell me, for whom do you...
A lot of the most worthwhile conversations in life don't have clear-cut answers. And that's why they're so important.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
No, this place is a shithole. Everyone's terrible and hates each other.
Eorzea's unity is forged of falsehoods. Its city-states are built on deceit.
I think that's the type of stuff I have a lot of fun though. Making video essays for stuff that's a little more complicated.
It is not but a cobweb of lies.
Making people just think.
It's
fun.
To believe in nothing. In Eorzea, the beast tribes.
If nothing else, if I do wimp out on making it public, I'll probably at least make it like a member video or something, because a lot of effort went into it.
Which is strange.
At the time, I was really confident in it, but the more time passed, the more I got a bit nervous.
Are the 12 otherwise engaged? I was given to understand they were your protectors. If you
Can't believe they removed the how glib, an actual crime, really. How glib. I don't know if I ever heard it, but it sounds like it would have been beautiful. You ruined this cutscene for me when you showed us the meme one. You mean the superior version? Yeah, superior version. That was beautiful. Get nervous about anything that can be seen as drama bait. I want to try to think of a way to word it that won't come off as drama bait. Does that make sense? I think if I can come up with a good enough title and thumbnail, it won't come off as drama bait. But I can understand why if it does come off as drama bait, people would be upset. Because I do feel that sometimes VTuber drama stuff can take it too far. And I don't want people to think I'm leaning in that direction because I'm really not. intended audience. People are gonna read the title and think it's something else. Exactly! That's why I need to carefully think on a good title and thumbnail so that it won't make people spread rumors. It'll just have people open the discussion.
The battle settles. It is never the strong who dictate the fate of the weak.
Be careful of YouTube cropping. No, shut up! I know what I've done before once and it was horrible. I didn't mean to. I love Ryokyu. Hear the parody every time you see this speech now? Yeah. The parody version is beautiful. It was stunning. Truly a masterpiece of all time. I can eat more dumpling. He just won't shut up.
This land of creeping mendacity, that one truth will prove its salvation. Come, champion of Eorzea. Face me. Your defeat shall serve as proof of my readiness to rule. It is only right that I should take your realm. For none among you has the power to stop me.
I stop you, bro. Don't worry, guys. God, pray is so long. I'm out of here. Sadly, all I can really do is ignore the bait and the trolls looking for drama. Yeah. Unfortunately. I feel like the worst, though, honestly, is like clips that are taken out of context with like wrong titles and stuff that don't even represent what's happening. There's been a lot of VTubers that spoke out about that. If you're clipping it yourself and it's clickbait, that's like one thing. But when other people make clickbait in ways that could ruin your reputation, it really sucks because you have no say in that. Especially when it's an anti that just genuinely wants to like destroy your image. I just wish, in general, and I know it's a big thing in the Twitch sphere as well, it's not just VTuber drama. Twitch streamer drama can be even worse. I just wish that there was no drama and content creators could just make fucking content, you know? Why does drama have to drama? People only hear what they want to hear. That's the whole world. That's like existence. That's just life. People only ever hear what they want to hear. And often it's not even what they want to hear. It's what they don't want to hear. Or what they want to hear specifically if they feel like being mad. That's why a lot of people complain that the algorithm will show them exactly what they don't want to see. But there's a reason for that. Algorithms show you not what you want to see. Algorithms show you what you interact with. And for a lot of people, stuff that makes them angry gets more interaction than stuff that they actually care about. Because people will want to read the comments on things they hate, or they're going to want to like reply to comments or tell people off. People literally interact more with things they don't like than with things they like. It's fucking weird. I try not to do that anymore. If something comes across as like, I don't want to see this, I don't click on it out of morbid curiosity. Don't let the doom scrolling win. If you ignore shit you don't want to see, you're more likely to have it not pop up again. Yeah, Twitter and YouTube are both really strong with that. Even if it's like you interact with it because you don't like it, and you go to like get mad at people, the algorithm doesn't know you're getting mad at people. The algorithm just thinks, wow, you enjoy this. Because you interacted with it. It can't tell the nuance of what your interactions mean. I let the doom scrolling beat you a lot. It depends. I can be bad sometimes and good others. I'm trying to get better at it though, because it doesn't do you any good in the long run. And just causes you a lot of stress that you really don't need in your life. me the triple dot with not interested in this is actually feeding me more of that type of drama content. Dang, that's terrible. Okay, skip. I can leave now. I feel like, I don't know. That's part of why sometimes I'm kind of refreshed after I take my day off and don't look at the internet. It's like, wow, everything's so nice now. Thank you guys for the party. I'm gonna disband and set up another one. Feel free to join again if you want, but maybe give other people an opportunity to try joining first. GG, thank you. We will do front lines now. I'm gonna queue as dancer and then switch. We'll set up a new party finder. It's on Primal, if you want to join. 0000 again is the password. Okay. Ah! That was my bowl that scared me. Oh, that's... I just want to play my happy video game. And by happy video game, I mean depressing video game that makes me feel like my life's great in comparison. Like this one. At least all my friends aren't dying. Yay! Space for one more person. I need to make a macro someday so we can spin them off a chat message easier on PS5. One more spot if anyone wants it. Let's go! Okay. Oh wait, it's front lines. We don't need a DPS. Okay, I'm a queue. Oh god, it's been so long. I really want to watch that video and get better at I want to get better at doing front lines, but it's been so long that I don't remember anything. I have to do a stream at some point where I really like kick my butt and look at it really carefully and try all those details so that I can improve. I want to be better. I really enjoy front lines. Why are you taking pictures of me? But I'm so shit. Just want to play my depressing video game. My guy, which one? All of my games are rather depressing, honestly. Depressing video games are a way of life. I feel like you're either an emotional masochist with video games or you like to shoot people dead with video games. There's not really much of an in-between. Sometimes there's an overlap, though. Although I guess there's the cozy gamers who just want to play a cozy life sim. I'll never understand the cozy gamers. I have no interest in sitting and doing cozy crafting and shit. I just want to blow stuff up or cry. You do both? Interesting. With the balance changes, you're keeping an eye out for any new class guides to send you. Thank you, Jordy! Please don't perceive how bad I'm gonna be at this today. I am, my brain says no. Brain says no. But needing to get roulettes done says yes. Let me see. We are eternally waiting. I wonder, oh, Hakuoki goes live in 11 hours! Yeah, oh, my tracking died. Hold on, I have a solution. It's gonna look kind of janky, bear with me. Oh shit, I just opened my 3D model. Please don't blue screen my PC. I can use webcam tracking, but it's really bad with my 2D model. And for some reason, even though I paid for it on multiple PCs and multiple accounts and everything I could do to try to solve the problem, it still thinks I haven't paid and gives me a watermark. So I'll crop it out. Hold on. I've definitely paid for it. tracking is gonna be shit. The webcam just really doesn't like my face for some reason with 2D. Okay. Blue screens immediately. Not yet, at least! I'm running the game on PS5. That's probably helping. No, don't save changes. Please close the program. You're not supposed to be open. There we go. Survived. No blue screen. Let's go! We already blue screen during one stream today. I don't need that again. Less than 5 minutes. Okay, then we're good. It's been, I thought it was an eternity, but it's only been 3 minutes. Turns out I'm just really impatient. Who would have ever seen that coming? Impatient? Me? Never. I'm not impatient. You're impatient. Let me see. God, the song is gonna make me crazy. The papaya song always gets to me after. There we go! A little while. Okay. So I'm checking all my emails for phone tag updates. Nothing. Nothing at all. Eventually I'll get an update or not. We'll find out. It feels like an eternity. It does. I don't think we'll have time to also do Alliance. Even leveling is kind of dicey. But maybe we can get it in just because I really need extra levels. Or should I just focus on doing MSQ and Frontlines as many days as I can and ignore the rest maybe? Oh, Snowy! I like this one. Oh shit. Shit! I don't have my hotbar to change jobs. I don't even have a mouse! There we go. Oh no, I didn't set this up. Oh, I did. I can just go over here when I need that. Okay, good enough. I'll have to fix it later. Make it more clean. It's one of those simple but brainless tunes that gets repeated in your head until you go insane and find yourself in a padded room and you're just banging it on the wall to the beat of papaya. Papaya, 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 papaya. I need to open the map! I'm just gonna follow everyone else. One of these days, I'll remember how to do Frontlines. The day is not right now. Why did we go to the middle? Are we insane? I guess we're insane. Where's my card button? Where's my card button? Where's my card button? Where's my card? How do I cards? There's my card button. Okay. It looked different now. I didn't recognize it. Do we attack the blue or do I run for my life? I guess we're being, we're fast! Get out of here! Why are we still fighting? We're being sandwiched! Oh, we're not being sandwiched anymore. When you have to constantly move the gauge, trying to find anything to interact with pain. Oh, there's a random blue guy. Let's kill him. What you get for coming over here, buddy? I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you. Ha! Die! I healed in case, but I'll show off. I like the 1v1 like battles. They're kind of fun. Oh shit! I forgot I need time to cast healing. In a lot of games, I'll wait until last second to use my healing items, but I forgot it takes time to apply. I was waiting until my health bar was like at nothing, but that's not what you do in this one. I should have put the regen on right away. The one over there, I wasn't! Wait, I was super close to everybody though! I was 1v1ing a rando while I was close to everybody. We were all there. Did they leave and I didn't notice again? This is the thing I have the worst. I got 2v1? I didn't even see the second one! I only saw the one person. What? Hello, Colin. I didn't even see the second person. Legit. My problem is, I need to like get better at being able to tell what's going on. But when my hotbar is fucked up, it's not helping. I need to have a day where I have my mouse and go in and fix my PvP hotbar. Oh, here we go. I can do this. Yeah. I can help people get this down faster. If you can't see friends on the screen, you're too far away. I thought they were right behind me. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. I think that's the new skill that I'm not familiar with. Nice. Behind you is far away? I thought they were like super close. Do I need to be practically making out with them? Entangled in the bodies of my allies. Is that the only time I'm safe? Probably is, actually. Especially when I can attack with range. I probably should, like, stick in the middle of my friends. Never, ever go even, like, a foot. You're too aggressive. I keep playing as if I'm, like, melee. Or, you know, not a healer. Hey, this time I noticed that we were leaving. I don't know where we're going though. Oh, in the middle. Amazing. The #1 danger spot. Well, sure. Why not? Why not? Let's go to the middle. I need to heal. Oh, well, that's too late. I had the right thought, but my brain was not in time. If I'm in front of them and doing it wrong as ranged, ranged is just a state of mind. I may look like ranged, but I'm a melee at heart. I'm a melee who casts spells in their face. It's more fun that way. I can watch them go boom. We could start taking this one down. But we don't. I feel like it'd probably be better if we go join our allies. But I mean, there's some other people here. I guess more people came. I like the new added buttons. It feels like I have more to do. A cooldown don't feel as painful. At least I think they don't. I don't know how overall it's gonna work with a lot of the revamped stuff, but it seems kind of clean. Almost got it. Heck yeah. Make sure you check the in-game chat. I'm looking at the in-game chat. There's not really a lot of calls. Just people saying like if smalls are coming or not. There haven't been a lot of anything. Hello, Obake. Nice, no one's here. Okay, now there's blue here. That's kind of bad. guys are sticking here though, so... Ah! I got sucked in! No, 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 heal, 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 get out! Oh my god, where'd everyone go? I was looking at my buttons trying to heal, and then I looked up and everyone's gone. They were there when I looked. I didn't. I always get abandoned. The second I try to look away and get my bearings so I don't die, everyone leaves me. Pain. I'll just heal. I need to find a way to like watch my health and also watch what I'm doing. I need to put like my health in the middle of the screen or something, but then I can't see what's happening. Let's go after the smalls. It's probably like the worst time to use that, whatever. It's fine. I just need to blow it up. Do I get the guard? The problem is, the main thing with guard is that I don't remember what my hotbar is, so I have to keep looking at it when I press any buttons to remember where everything is. I need to have a day where I use my mouse and go through all my hotbars. I fixed some of them, but not others. And PvP is one of the ones I haven't fixed yet. So it's like I have to... It takes a lot of time when you have to manually look at your buttons when you're pressing them. The muscle memory helps a lot when it kicks in, and I don't have that right now because everything's wrong. It's not true. I know where it is now, but like I can't remember that because my muscle memory is trained to think it's something else. Does that make sense? Where I played it before and I had it in a different spot, my muscle memory is just telling me like this is where it is, even though it's not. So I have to look and double check which one is remembering properly. I also don't want to accidentally memorize this setup because it's wrong. So if I look at it right now, I'm not going to be like teaching myself to memorize incorrect layout, if that makes sense. I don't want to work too hard to remember what they are today because then I'll have a harder time later when I go back to my proper settings. Yeah, muscle memory is like a blessing and a curse. It can really help, but the problem is, where the fuck is everyone going? Why are we spreading out all up around here? Regroup. Over here? Okay. Like one random red in here. Just kill the shit out of them. Oh shit, all the reds here now. Ah! Oh, I found it. I found guard, but I found it too late! And then that regroup was a very bad location. I read in chat and they're like, prepare to attack red. How'd that go, Akame Suzuki? It didn't go so well, did it? I'm working on memorizing the exact icon. That would help me a little bit. I'm mixing up some of the new ones. Like I don't know if you guys know, I'm gonna pause for a second just so you can see. I'll still walk though. The one for using the buff cards, it's different than it used to look like. And then the one on the vertical opposite it, or sorry, horizontal opposite it, those are new buttons. And those ones keep throwing me off because I don't recognize them. Not recognizing them is kind of rough. First game? Do you mean like in this, or? I don't know what you mean by that. Like first game ever? I feel like I off this mount already. Fuck me. Easy. Like I've got the attack buttons mostly down because they glow at least, but when it comes to needing to heal and stuff, I'm worse than usual. How many big did we ignore? All of them. I need to not rush right into the battle too. I remember You guys told me that's one thing I do quite badly. I need to get off my mount earlier. I'm gonna bust my thing once I can. Why is everyone splitting up? This is terrible. Where'd everyone go? I can't buff you if you all leave me. I'm just blowing it up here. Fuck that waiting. That's only a tiny bit slower, but you can just sprint everywhere. Maybe I should do that instead. I wonder if it would be better. Because with sprinting, you don't have to get off the mount again, which is a huge disadvantage. Up top, pinch from above. Our whole team isn't really here. Is that really the best idea? I don't know, man. No, that's not a good idea. That's not a good idea. Holy shit, I'm dying. Can I escape? Yeah! Sorry, team. I did it! I got out of a fight. Then no one was targeting me probably, but I did it. It's the practice. It's the principle. I saw danger. I ran away successfully. That's an improvement! What? There we go. Feel free to abandon your team and run away at any time. Oh, don't worry, I did. Don't worry. I used guard while healing, and it worked. Yeah. Oh shit! 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 Ah! Fuck. I got out of danger once, but then I looked down at my buttons for too long, and I looked back up, and no one was there anymore yet again. Everyone leaves so quickly. It's like I know the things to watch for. I just can't catch it with so much going on. That's why I need to like have a list of what to do and focus on probably off stream because this would be really boring to watch. Focus on one thing at a time and really like get the basics down. And then when I go in, I think I'd have an easier time. Because what I don't have down is the basics. I'm just like rushing headfirst into the battle. Anyway. Maelstrom wins! Which is, not me! We did so bad. We were less than half of the second place team. That's so pitiful. No kills today. That's awkward. That's fine. GG! I say awkwardly while raising my thumb in a thumbs up position while I fucking die. A sense of danger is something I just need to slowly develop. Yeah. I don't really have a sense of danger. Well, it's more like, it's actually the opposite. My sense of danger is so strong. I'm so scared to go near and attack everyone that I keep telling myself I'm just being a baby and then I charge in. It's actually that my danger sense is too strong. And I overcompensate by faking that I'm really confident. How good is the leveling like the leveling roulette? How good is it? I'm wondering if it would be worth my time or if I'd be better off just ending here. If it's not gonna give me a whole bunch anyway. Because I said I wanted to do around 3 hours. But I don't think 3.5 is bad. If we wanted to do a leveling roulette. If it gives a decent amount, it might be worth it. Where I really need to get to level 70 and I'm only at 63. It's good? Cardbox, it's good for the time, it's decent. Maybe I should run it then. I'll do one more party finder. I don't think I'll run Alliance though. Probably. That'll be my compromise for today. We don't run Alliance. We'll do these 3 though. A level range option? screen is blanking. Can you clarify what that means? I feel like I know this, but right now I don't. Oh! Level! So it's limited. Okay. That's just different wording, so I got confused. Password is still 0000. And once you get it close to your level, yeah. That's a real pain when we get one that's like the first one ever. Hockey Manor I will never get tired of, but some of the other ones like Sistasha, never again. I feel like Sistasha has just made me want to die. I wish you could set any fashion accessories to be automatic. I'd love to have wings like permanently on my character so I don't have to re-put them every time. I really like using wings, but it's just too much effort to put them back on. A song's getting stuck in your head. I know! There's one more spot left if anyone wants to join for leveling. And we're full! And our party comp is perfect. This one. It's good to be a complete coward. Got it. So don't put on airs. Be more coward. Coward is good. Embrace the coward. I'll embrace the coward. Okay. I really like this one. That's a good one. I remember. The music in this one is one of my favorites in a very long time. What does this one do? I can never remember. I need to like do a video. No, I need to do my fucking job quests and like focus on them. That's what I want to do for Monk as well. I've been kind of just like stumbling around in the dark. The job quests and watching a guide should really help me. I remember you guys shared some for Bard a long time ago that really helped me. I never know if I should get like super close as Dancer or if I should stand far away. I don't know if there's a benefit. Maybe a little bit further away than I've been doing. I'm still used to Monk, but I keep like running right up into the enemy's face. Oh, I can use this one here. Close position. Mixed? It depends. Interesting. Okay, so it's good to use on another DPS. Got it. I should probably use it every time it becomes available. I need to use my buffs more. I don't really know what they do. Because for now, I'm just focusing on leveling it up as much as I can. And I'll properly learn everything before I do the patches. I used close position once. Yeah! Is this like still open? Ending. Ends with your dance partner. Why would I end it? So you only use it once at the very beginning unless you need to switch. So in a party with 4, you should always use it on the other DPS and then never change. Is that correct? But if you're doing a raid with 8 people, you might need to switch it around. Pretty much. Okay, I understand. I never know which which attacks are better that are glowing, or if it's always just like any of them is fine. That's what I'm gonna have to get some knowledge on with some guides. You only really switch if the first dance partner isn't up to snuff. That would be so tragic! Imagine your dance partner dumps you in Final Fantasy XIV. Mid-raid, you get fucking dumped. That would be so tragic! So it's something I should set up before we even start fighting is what I'm hearing. Like something that in the beginning, before we get moving, I should give to someone. I'm assuming the one that makes me jump just like gets me out of the way. And I don't have to worry about using that one so much. Unless I need to dodge. You do it, but most dancers don't pay attention. That's me, the dancer who doesn't pay attention. It seems to be a very good like head empty job to play. I still think Bard is my favorite though. Although I really like Astrologian as well. I was genuinely surprised by how much I liked Astrologian. I thought I wouldn't like healing, but I really enjoyed it. There's something about it that just... I felt more engaged with what I was doing, like it was challenging. It felt less like I was just like pressing buttons and hoping for the thing to die eventually. And more like I was actually involved in the battle in some way. Maybe because I was a necessity instead of expendable. You can have a bad DPS and somebody who's really good cover for them, for the most part. But if you have a healer who's shit, everyone dies. Even if your only DPS option is another dancer, you two should dance partner each other. That's so cute! Aww. Having two dancers as dance partners, that's actually really way too cute. Imagine having someone you go into roulettes with as a duo of dance partners. That would be so cute! Precious. I need to put that somewhere that's not directional. It's annoying having it on directional, then I can't walk properly. That did not get me as close as I was hoping it would. Lots of dancers think that their dance partner buff overrides each other and don't dance part each other. That's so sad! Wouldn't it just like super buff each other though? What's the difference between the blue starting and the red starting? Like these two. Attack with 100, attack with 200. I guess it's just depending on what kind of combo you want. I mean, red seems pretty good to start with. You press red first and then blue? Usually, I guess you should always go red-blue then. Usually I just do one and then it gives me the option to do other ones. I gotta get better at that then. Oh no, wait, red activates blue. Yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. My brain just like gave up for a minute there. I forgot what my muscles were doing. It was totally different than what my brain was thinking. I think I've been doing it right the whole time. My brain just didn't process it. And then blue kind of like ends it, right? Sometimes? And just add on the other glowy buttons. Yeah! Random question, but just I know that there's a lot of dailies in this game that I don't have time to do because of other games, But out of curiosity, what's the first game that you guys played that had dailies? I know that dailies in gaming are like a blessing and a curse. I remember the first game I played that had dailies. I really enjoyed it because I thought it was cool to have something I could log in and get like a lottery and stuff every day. But now that so many games have dailies, I realize how much time they take, and it's so depressing. I need to not look at her if the eye is there, I think. World of Warcraft? I feel like World of Warcraft dailies would be as tricky as this one. I think for a lot of people nowadays, the first game with dailies would probably be Gacha for most people. Most people probably have a Gacha game on their phone these days before they even have a gaming console. Like, kids have phones these days. But I think my first game that had dailies was... Oh shit. I did not remember what to do here. My first game that had dailies was Pokemon. I don't remember which Pokemon it was. But I know a lot of them have dailies. And I remember going every day to get like my lottery. It might have been Black and White. I'm not sure. I would go online every day, do my dailies, get my stuff, collect all my... Oh yeah, I turned old. No more horny. Only old. So that I could get, to just walk by it. And I ended up only having a little bit of time to play every day after school. And one day I kind of realized I was spending all my time to do games just during my dailies. So I stopped it entirely because as much as free stuff is nice, when free stuff comes at the cost of never having time to actually play the game and just getting stuck in a loop of dailies hell, it just wasn't worth it anymore. Shit. I need to know, like, what the spell or whatever is before that happens. I think I'm just too tired right now to be able to get it. If Pokemon counts, then your insanity back when Diamond and Platinum to catch everything. Oh yeah, there's a lot of time limited stuff in there, wasn't there? 11, Guild Wars 2. Guild Wars 2 is a game that I don't really know anything about. I've heard of it, but like I don't know anything about it. I heard a lot of people really liked it. That's about all I know. Oh, hit the wrong button. And buffing skill is also an AoE attack? Nice. Which one is the buffing skill? I'm just smashing whatever one lights up, admittedly. The dance? Oh, the foot? The foot? That one? Should I go up to the enemy with the foot then? I can just remember that I'm kicking them in the face. Would it be anything I use when that's active or just when I press the foot button? When I finish it. So at the very end, the last foot. The first foot's like dainty teasing from a distance, and the last one's kick. I'll have a single target on R2 and my AoE are on L2. That's the difference. Oh. So left, like right now, for example, would be better to use left when I can because there's so many enemies. I just copied a hotbar guide for Dancer, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't read into the details of what any of it does. That'll make a difference, knowing those things. I need to read into the skills properly once I get a little more invested towards the patches. Can you just stand in the back of the mobs because the range is based on me? Is it in front of me? I thought it would have been all around me. I guess it's not like the monk kicky in a circle. Guild Wars 2 has an interesting living world. The story basically has progressed in real time. That's really cool! So if an expansion comes out, you're thrown right into the expansion. That's a really nice layer of immersion that I haven't heard of with any other games. So it's kind of like you don't just catch up in the story like in Final Fantasy, which sucks. Because then if you miss some things, you never really get to experience them. But at the same time, it's really neat. Because everyone's at the same point at all the time. Everyone can appreciate it the same way. It's a unique approach. I haven't heard of before. This is all around me, so go among the mobs. Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, just like run in the middle. And if I'm fighting a boss and want to just wreck it, stick to the buttons on the right or left. I think I mixed it up. Oh god, there's another bot. I thought for one day we could have escaped it, but I guess not. At least it's a harmless bot. It's kind of almost friendly, but not quite. I wonder why anyone does that anyway. Why would you use a bot to farm any information? Like, I just don't get it. What's the point? Like, why would you need that knowledge? Can't you learn that by, like, making content and seeing how it does? And why is it always the same bot? Is it, like, one person behind it? I don't know. It must be a streamer. If it says, like, all these other streamers that I watched play, it wouldn't be someone making video content, probably, if it's targeting live streams. I understand flame bots and view bots, but you don't get this particular bot. From what I understand, a theory that I've heard is that it's somebody trying to, like, calculate what shows up in search, so that if the bot shows up in their own chat, they might know that their video is being promoted in the YouTube algorithm, because, oh shit, I didn't look away in time. Basically, if they see the message show up, it means that the stream is, like, being shown around, because it'll show up in chat. It'll go into their stream. Maybe? It seems like a waste of effort to me. Like, if you have the effort to make a bot like that, why don't you have an effort to get good without relying on it? Okay. I think that should be it for now then. I'm gonna disband the party, and then I will take a picture in a minute. So if you want to join in the picture, now is your chance to, like, get in the frame. I'm just gonna, what am I, there. Let me put my outfit back on. I'm not gonna use any emotes for the last one because I'm lazy. Yeah. MLG for, wait, I can use my new umbrella. There we go. Let's see. Accessories. That's a nice umbrella. Okay. We'll G-pose in a little bit. Oh, I can do stuff with it. Cute. It's so over the top. I love it though, it's cute. I think that was from one of the events or something. Okay. I'm gonna start putting my links in chat. I'm tired. I'm gonna go eat some snacks. And then I will get some stuff ready. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, let me drop my links in chat. Oh god, my OBS is flashing. It's gonna. Good thing I don't have epilepsy. What the fuck are you doing, OBS? Let me put my links in Twitch as well. I'm gonna be trying next week to do the monk job quests, so that after that we can move on with my full skill set and know what the fuck I'm doing for the rest of this expansion. And then when the patches hit, hopefully Dancer will be ready to go. I'm at level 63. That's not too bad. We don't have to get too far. I think we'll be okay. Give me 1 minute. Let me put my links on Twitch as well. Okay. There we go! Let me take a picture real quick, and then we can be ready. Okay, hold on. Okay! Sorry, I had to do something. Let me take that picture. I'm gonna zoom in. How do I zoom the camera on controller? Tilt the camera, pan camera, change focus of camera. Evan, thank you so much for upgrading your membership! I'm gonna do my best to have a pimp pack ready in the next few days, so keep an eye out on YouTube post tab so you can hopefully see something. Is there a way? Can I not zoom in on PS5? Camera position. Is it? Oh. It just wants me to use that. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I accidentally paused it. Well, I mean, that's easier. What's to worry about? Oh, it's not paused. I'm just staying very still. I see the wind blowing though. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Now I'm gonna go find some people to raid. I'll get some stuff done, have some snackies maybe, and I will hopefully see you guys for stream tomorrow. You'll know before I go to sleep if I'm gonna stream tomorrow or Friday. I'm not sure yet. I think tomorrow, as long as I can get some stuff done to go to sleep early enough. But if I don't, then that's not gonna happen. Oh, Draco. All right, I'm going to send off a raid. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye. Okay. let's see where we can go on Twitch. You know what? She doesn't stream very much anymore, so this is nice. I'm not gonna get a preview of the visuals though, because I don't want a spoiler. So I'm going to send you guys to Fumi, who's doing M6S progress. So I am going to not even look at that. I'll just apologize and say I have to run. So if you don't want spoilers for that, make sure to run, but I'll send you to Fumi. Fumi is lovely and wonderful, so I hope you have a good time. And I will not be looking at any of that. Someday when I get caught up, it could be fun to do raids for me. I will send a raid and run away. And then we'll raid someone on YouTube. Hold on. Alright. Let's see who we can raid on the YouTube side. Hold on. Let's see. Of this feature because I don't know what it means. It's probably good to review later. Okay. For later. Let me see. Let me see where we can go on YouTube. Hold on. What? Why are there 100 of you here? I was just doing roulettes and yelling about how bad I am. What the fuck? Has this game really just popped off again that much, or did the raids go crazy? Let me see. Usually the events are when I get like the least views. What do you mean there's 99 people? I thought there'd be like 30. In the past, when I did these kind of events, it would drop between like 60 and 30, so I'm like really confused. Still here from a raid. Thanks for sticking by after the raid. I hope you enjoyed your time. I promise I'll find somewhere else good for you guys to go. Also, thank you, Mike VC, for the gifted. Thank you for taking Tangmeister hostage in the membership. Yeah. Let me see. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. I feel so bad for Luca Kaneshiro and Shuya Mino. They're showing up as options. They're both having a birthday stream right now. Oh, no, wait, never mind. Shuya's doing a part of Luca's birthday stream. I was like, oh my god, sharing a birthday, 2 talents, and 1 agency? That's evil. But they're both part of Luca's birthday. Okay, that makes some more sense. It's fine, your girlfriend plays as well and you're relaying. You've been yelling! I hope my yelling entertained you both. You know what? It's not FF14, but it is like something that would be... Oh yeah, that makes sense. It was like 60 before the raid. That's kind of what I was expecting. Wow, a lot of you stayed from the raid. Thank you for sticking around. I really appreciate it. Usually there's a much bigger drop after a raid than that, so I'm glad I could entertain you guys. I do stream Final Fantasy XIV every week, so if you enjoy it, I will do more. I have been a bit bad at it again recently, but my intent is to do it every week. Hold on. It's not FF14, but it's another, I guess, similar genre type game So it's like the best thing I can think of right now in terms of a match. I'm gonna send you guys to Noriboshi area. Oh, why is that the Digimon concert from a long time ago? I'm gonna send you guys to Noriboshi Ariel, who's playing old school RuneScape. That's kind of like a similar audience, I think. If you guys want to enjoy some old school RuneScape, make sure to read the rules so you don't say anything that would be weird, and have a good time. Nice, relaxing, chill stream. I'll see you guys later. Let me make sure the raid is gonna work. Okay, bye-bye.